What's up, y'all? So I'm really in a really funny mood, y'all. I can't even hold you. So let me tell you how last night, you guys, I posted my video yesterday because as some of you may know, I am back on to doing my streaks and I'm really geeked about that, y'all. So in my video that I posted yesterday, my guy had hit me up and told me that he actually did a reaction to my channel, which was the funniest thing ever, y'all. Because when I tell y'all, hey, what's going on? Is it Frisky? Oh, Frisky. What's good? Like the life for me, love. I appreciate you. Hola. But yes, y'all. So my guy had did a reaction video to my channel, Nomadic Hustler. I've actually spoken on him before. I made a video talking about him before, and he is so funny, you guys. I ain't even gonna hold y'all when I tell y'all that he be cracking me up. So I am so excited to be able to show y'all this video because I really want to be able to show y'all so y'all be able to see what I'm talking about because child, it is so funny. But I'm gonna wait until like a few more people come up in here because I don't want to have to like start over, or I don't want y'all to miss anything if y'all trying to see it with me. But yes, y'all, it is Saturday and I'm so excited because it feels amazing. Monique in the building. What's going on, love? How are you? I hope you're doing good. I am just vibing. Saturday today feels amazing, and I'm just really geeked. I'm really geeked. I feel good. I feel good. So I hope you feel good too, love, because yeah, we about to get into some things. We about to get into some things. I'm glad you're doing well, love. I hope it's not raining where you're at because it was raining really bad last night where I am in Atlanta. And I freaking was driving with my windows cracked yesterday. Stash, what's poppin', love? I was driving with my windows cracked yesterday, and when I got home, y'all, I was running inside because I had to use the restroom and I forgot to put my windows up. So when I woke up this morning and I went to my car to go and start the car, I seen that the windows was cracked. And I remembered that it was like storming really bad last night. So I was like, oh my God, child, I can't believe it. When I opened the door, like the seats, the side of the seats was wet. You know how it's not going to take over the whole seat, but the sides of it for sure. No, I stopped in Austell. Oh, okay. What's good, baby? Yeah. I'm excited. I hope your live lost or lasts longer than an hour because when I be doing my like either 20 questions with Jay or I do my like the Kiki infusions with Lunar Dream, we do it for an hour. So hopefully yours is longer than an hour so that when I get off, I can still pop in and see what's going on and show some love. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but you're gonna have like a whole bunch of guests on there. I think you had said, or is it just one other person? Because I don't know. From the way that the flyer was, it seemed like it was probably just one other person. But you did say some guests. I think you did. I don't want to say what you said wrong, but yeah. So yes, y'all. It's good vibes over here. It's good vibes over here. His live is at 8 o'clock. Also, yeah. So we both going live at the same time. But like I said, mine is just an hour. So in and out. We're gonna be, yeah, talking about the things and getting into it. Oh, it's a few different guests. So it's definitely gonna be more than an hour. So yeah. So I'll definitely be able to like see you when I get off. Oh, period. Look at Monique sharing the love. I have two different devices. Okay, girl. Rich self. That's how you show out. Honey, you didn't miss anything. We're actually just getting started. I wanted to wait until like a few people got up in here because what I want to do is I want to play this video. So I told y'all before about my YouTube friend Nomadic Hustler. He is hilarious. He is so funny. So he did a reaction video. He did a review, a reaction review on my channel. So I want to be able to show y'all the review because he had me cracking up. I was literally in tears. Like this man is so funny. And I'm going to interview him hopefully very soon. I'm going to interview him and it's going to be a really good time. And I can't wait because he has no filter. He is real as they come. And child, he is just funny. Any way you look at it, child, he's funny. in all angles. So I'm really geeked to be able to show y'all the review. But yes, y'all. So I've been on here for about 5 minutes now. So I am gonna go ahead and start it. And anyone that has missed it, you're either able to watch the replay or you can just go and watch it on his channel, because either way you'll be able to see it. But y'all, child, when I tell y'all he is so funny, I ain't even gonna hold y'all. So most of y'all probably don't know him, but most of his videos, almost all of his videos are like blurred out. So there's no need for me to like actually show the screen. I'm gonna just play it so y'all can hear it, because that's literally all you're gonna be doing anyway. But child, he is so funny. So yeah, let me go ahead and play it for y'all. And I wish I would have charged my phone more, but I have it on the charger anyway, so it'll be all good. But when I play it, let me know that y'all can hear it okay by just putting a one in the chat before we get too far into it and y'all can't hear it, okay? So let's go ahead and go. So like I said, he's doing the channel review, y'all. Y'all probably like, just play the damn video. Okay, yeah.
What's up? This is the Nomadic Hustler. I'm about to start another YouTube review channel. I'm only doing the small YouTube channels.
Can y'all hear it?
People who I mess around with, people who I communicate with. I'm getting ready to go to my subscription page, and I already know who I'm getting ready to do.
Stash, you have to listen to this guy. He's so funny.
Who do we have here? Well. Little mama herself. My very first subscriber ever. She knew me from the other channels I had. And she hung in there through thick and thin. She seen how these motherfuckers was hating on a nigga. She remember how I had maybe 30 subscribers. Miss KissFromJay. How the hell are you? Oh, Miss KissFromJay. I am on my homegirl's YouTube homegirl's channel. She goes by the name of KissFromJay. Please take time out. Stop what you're doing and get your ass over there to Miss KissFromJay, another YouTuber who works hard on her YouTube channel. There was a time, I'm trying to find the video now. I actually thought this was some funny. It wasn't funny, but it was kind of like, you have to see this woman. And you go look at this woman, and you tell me if you can see Miss KissFromJay sitting up in county jail, looking as innocent as she could be. She looks so out of place, but she doesn't have a video of it, but she actually did. She's based out there in Atlanta, Georgia. And there was a time that she was out and about, and something happened to where she got pulled over, and she ended up going to jail, had something to do with a ticket, and she's sharing these stories with her. That's one reason why I mess with her. People don't hide nothing. I go to jail tomorrow. If I get out, I'm gonna tell y'all about it. Tell you where I went to. Ain't no secret. She didn't come out of jail acting like she went to Tahiti or she went to goddamn Aruba and act like she went to New York on some type of crazy fantasy, island spree. No, she gives lots of advice on how to grow your YouTube channel. Now, this woman is the president or co-founder of Are You Locked In Nation. So if you're part of the Are You Locked In Nation, I'm going to hashtag it. You guys would know who this is. This is the queen of it all. I think she's the president of Are You Locked In. She done started her own little clan. Now, when I met Mama, when I first met her, she was she's she didn't have 1,000 subscribers. She had like maybe what did she have? Like maybe 300 or something. That's how long I've been dealing with this woman on YouTube. Um, right now she's up to 1,300 and something as far as I can see from here. She's up to 1,300, 1,300. She's African, but she has her American is lit. You know, you don't hear the accent. Well, I don't. I don't hear the accent, but she is pure African. And maybe that's because she was born here. I don't know if she was. I haven't really dug all up in her business like that.
Period. I am
She
too.
probably was born here, but she does have a beautiful family. She has kids. She sticks
Everybody
to her
thinks I got
kids.
kids.
She's
I
a
ain't got no
well
kids.
family. She's like a mom. She's like, I don't know if she's a stay-at-home mom. I don't know. I mean, don't get me the line. But I do know she's a mother of 3 or 4 kids. Don't get me the line again. I think it's 3. Let me see something here. Hold on. I ain't trying to get all up in the woman, you know. I'm only putting out there what she put out there. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I don't, you know, 'cause you gotta be careful what you say on the internet. People take shit and just run with it and just do what they want to do, and you know, you gotta just be careful. You know, look at what we're dealing with. We're dealing with YouTube, so you really gotta be careful. But no, I don't know this woman at all. I just know her on here.
Mama J in the future,
We
child.
ain't never met. Don't plan on meeting her. And if I do, I hope her husband and kids are there. I want them all to be there, right? Really, right there, with cameras and all like this. Yes, I want them all to be like this. Now, you know what? I admire Kiss from Jay because first of all, she never changed her YouTube channel. She was doing a challenge to where it was like a 100-day challenge or some type of challenge she was doing, but because the law got involved, the little old criminal, you you look at this woman and you be like, this fool. If I was to see her come to jail, I'd be like, what are you doing here? Like, really, sure. What are you doing here? You don't even. You would need to be home cooking some pies and cooking some, you know, some more nigga pies.
I
You need to be cooking nigga
know.
pies.
I know that.
You know what I'm saying? Playing with the kids. She's definitely in tune with her kids. This is not one of them black women that just leave her kids at home and go clubbing. I ain't seen that yet on her videos. You know what I'm talking about. And you know what I'm talking about. So y'all know what I'm talking about. So don't play crazy. Some of y'all watching this video right now, some of you women that you got 4 kids, you think because your kids are old enough to talk and walk, no, you just haul ass and go. No, this woman right here still stays at home with her kids. She spends lots of time with them. She vlogs heavy. She's a married woman. Jay, how old is your husband? I'm gonna need some. I'm gonna need some. You my friend. I can ask these questions. How old is your husband? I need to see some ID. Something ain't boiling right up in here. Kiss from Jay. I've been meaning to ask you that. How old is that young man? How let me find out. Let me find out, Mama. You right here. Drove around. I ain't even go. This is her with her husband. When I saw this video, I was like, hold on, oh, put it on pause. Wait. She put the camera on him, right? He likes to drive with the windows down. Let me see what you're talking about. Okay, stop right there. How old is this boy? This man, young man. I'm sorry, I ain't even gonna call him that. Hey, tell your husband no disrespect. Yeah. Why he looking like little? Why? And I know if your husband saw this video, he'll back me up. He looked like he just got he in high school right now. He looked like he need to be at home studying and trying to get to school tomorrow. I'm just saying that is a compliment. Go ask him. Go ask him. That's a freaking compliment. He may be in his 30s. I don't know, but how old I need to see my ID? That young man looks like he belongs. He on the football field. You know, like he belongs in high school, and that's a good thing. High school. I said high school. I ain't say junior high. High school. Jay, let me find out. Let me find out, Jay. Let me find out, Jay. I need to see both of y'all identification. Now I'm trying to get nosy. Now I'm trying to dig in. Hold on. What the friends are for? Don't hide now. No, Kiss from Jay. I need to find out. Let me find out. You let me find out. How y'all meet? How y'all meet? Where y'all meet at? Where y'all meet? How y'all meet? Why he look like he get ready to go to school tomorrow? Why you? And that's not an insult at all. Go ask him. Go and show him this video. Ask him if I think he still belong in high school. If that's an insult, I guarantee that everybody still want to look like they still in high school. But I'm just saying, Jay. Okay. It's just that there's so much pollen outside. I'm sure it is too. For some reason, it seems thicker this year than it. I like her videos. Boy, she done got a hold of one of them editing tools, them editing softwares, and Miss J just went crazy with it. Now her videos seem like every week her editing is just becoming. I mean, there was nothing wrong with it from the beginning, but I remembered it when it was just plain video. You could tell now she done got all little. Jay done got a little kiss from Jay done got a little bullshit. She got a bullshit. The videos they on point. Don't get me wrong. I love it. I love. Fucked up and sweat down. My roller coaster of the day. I like her videos. And her intros is hot. Her intros are always on point. So I'm not showing y'all this video. See, no, I can't be flagged. I can sit here and listen to this, but I cannot, mother. Hey, you guys. Hey, Jay, what's up, my nigga? This is your YouTube video, your YouTube channel. I'm so excited to be here with you guys, and I hope you guys are. Okay, so this is what her family. Just can't do it. Oh, Jay, who is this? With the burgundy hair, drinking wine. Who is that? Hold on. You're not gonna be bored watching any of this video, so cheers, guys, and have a good day. Oh, who are you? Wait a minute. Yeah, you got an accent too. Ooh, Jay. Auntie Jay. Who is this? Jay. Who is this? It's gonna be all the fun. We're gonna bring a lot of news. Like y'all love entertainment because we got some crazy people here. So got some crazy people. Chocolate. You're not gonna be bored watching any of this video. So chocolate and shiny. Ain't nothing like a chocolate woman. And she. Because Jay, move out the way. Move out the way, Jay. I want to go back to her. Move out the way, Jay. Go on, move. What's this, Jay? Watching any of this video, so cheers tonight and have a good day. And she got her little wine and shit. She's so comfortable. Mm. Let me stop. She could be. I'm just saying. I don't know this woman. I'm just saying. I'll get my ass to Atlanta. Kiss from Jay. I'm doing her review, YouTube review channel. I highly suggest y'all get y'all asses over there and go give my homegirl some subscribes, give her some thumbs up, watch her videos. This is a princess. She's gorgeous. I don't know why y'all ain't over there. She should have a whole bunch of motherfucking more subscribers than this. I hate to see these beautiful black women with, 1,000 is fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's good for starters. But still, the way these women be looking, man, they should be having 10,000 a week. Did I say something wrong? A lot of these female YouTubers need to be having 10,000 subscribers a week. These some bad besties. Married or not, they still hot. Hotter than it is me sitting in this hot ass car. They hot, all of them. You go away, Grubhub. I don't know. We have blocks available. I'm sure you do too. You keep your blocks. So yeah, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's good? What's good? Go check her out. Kiss from Jay. You see the link in the description. That's the homie. I love how she interacts with her family. Like she just really she stays busy, always doing something. She goes alive a lot. Hold on, let's talk about her lives. Ciao. I know she's trying to get an interview with me. It's just that okay, I'll let you. I'll make it soon. I definitely know. Okay, I gotta know not to curse when you do an interview with me. I'm gonna try my hold my tongue, but don't expect for me to be holding nothing back either. I'm gonna give it to you raw. I'm not finna sugarcoat nothing. So whatever questions you got for me, bring it on. I guarantee you I have a beautiful, nice ghetto-ristical professional. It's gonna be professional and ghetto at the same time. I can do the two. Professionally, ghettoly answered. And minus all of the profanity, I'm going to do it that way. Now she does a lot of 20 questions. These are the lives that she does with other YouTubers. Okay, so she does 20 questions. She did one. The last one was with model L'Oreal, and then she did another one with Kinky Infusion. Let's talk. All right, let's talk real quick. Okay, she does lives where she just does her ranting and her things about things that she want to talk about. Okay, 20 questions with Jay featuring KT underscore TV. When I heard about this dude, I don't think it was nothing good either. Okay, Kiss from Jay, chilling on live. She does, she chill sometimes. She does more 20 questions with Jay. Oh, I can't wait till you ask me 20 questions. You might have to ask me 29. I got an answer for all them questions. I don't see you do them 20. I don't see you. And please, don't make your questions be like the rest of these people questions. Keep your questions, keep them all, keep them raw. Bring it on. I'm telling you right now. We're going to get this interview done. Bring it on, sister. Bring it on. I don't want no 20. Give me 25, 30, 35, 40, whatever. Give me 85, 85, 90, 95, I got to answer for all that shit. All them goddamn questions. You goddamn right. You goddamn right. You goddamn right. I got an answer for all of them goddamn. Don't be asking me no old soft ass shit. Don't be asking me no old soft ass, corny ass. You gotta make sure they interested. If you want the truth, you gonna get the truth. I ain't gonna cap about shit. I'm gonna be like, well, Jay, you asked. Every time you go, I'm gonna be like, well, Jay, you asked. You 20 to 21 questions, right? You wanna answer one question? By the time you get to your fifth question, I guarantee I'm like, by the time you get to your seventh question with me, your mouth gonna be twitching. You're gonna start trembling on your eighth. That's when shit gonna get sticky. You're gonna be trembling on it. It's just, I suggest you take a piece of paper and write down write them down like you're interviewing the dinosaur. Like that. A old motherfucking old gangster. Write them down like you're interviewing Al Capone. You look at me, look at not Frank Lucas, he's snitching. Al Capone. Don't you now? Go, yeah. Not talk to me like you talking to a motherfucking real ninja. Not these little motherfucking boys in wigs and the skinny leg. I don't wear skinny leg jeans. If that's one of your questions, hell no. I don't wear no goddamn skinny leg jeans. I don't do nothing fit me. But ask on. We on fun. I'm having fun with you. I'm having fun with you. Well, I don't know, 29,000 questions, 50 questions, 50 questions with Jay, Jay, 50 questions from Kiss from Jay, featuring the notorious, the Nomadic Hustler. You show 20 gonna be enough. Hey, Kiss from Jay. Hey. Thank it, do it, love it. Who was this one? I remember this one. Hey, Kinky Infusion. Welcome to Kinky Infusions. We're so happy that you guys are here. Kinky Infusions is just going to be conversation of sex, the fun, the naughty, the wet, and the wild, and all in between. Oh, really? Expect to get uncomfortable because that's exactly where we want you to be. And here I have my beautiful co-host with me, Lunar Dream. Hey, girlie, how are you? Hi, Jay. I'm good. How are you? Ooh. I'm doing amazing, girl. I hope you guys bought y'all dildos, y'all towels, because we're going to be slipping and sliding in here, okay? We are going to get in. Okay, when was this dropped? 5 days ago? Well, Kiss from Jay, I thought you was a Christian. I thought you always gave me Christian woman vibes. I just knew the Holy Ghost had caught on to you years ago. I thought you was Jehovah. I thought you. Now I got to look at you different. Hold on. What kind of what? I thought you was the divine. Does God know you talk like this? Let me. I thought you was a Christian. No, Christians from Jay. Which one is white woman up here talking about? Wait a minute. I always thought you was a holy down now and then. Oh. Okay, wait a minute. Is this the right Kiss from Jay with them? To some fun questions that I am going to be asking Lunar Dream, and I'm going to be getting her answers to all of these questions. And we'll see what today takes us. Are y'all ready? Yeah, I'm ready. All right, so let's get right into it. Okay, the first question that I have for you here is: do you like, or would you like, your hair pulled during sex? Yes. Where you get these motherfucking questions from? Where you get these motherfucking where these questions coming from? Kiss, Miss J. I thought you was a Christian. Well, I need to get off that weed. Miss J. I ain't got no hair. Please don't ask me nothing about pulling my hair. But Miss J, I thought you was a Christian. Where your parents at? I need to see your mom and your dad. I need to talk to the elders. I need to talk to them. I need to holler at your grandfather or the father. Just, oh, where did this behavior come from? You gotta love your Aquariuses. I done dated so many in high school. It's ridiculous. I'm a Libra. I don't know why y'all were back in high school. Y'all was all in my candy jar. I couldn't get rid of you. You and them damn Capricorns. But damn. Wait a minute, Mr. Liberal. Not too hard, but like, yes. Especially in like the doggy position. I like that. Yeah. Like if I have like a ponytail or like make my hair into a ponytail. Oh, y'all lit up in this bitch. Y'all better get the kinky infusions. I definitely feel that. I'm not really too good on like pulling my hair. I feel like I'm more so on like putting your arms around my neck. Sister J, what has gotten into now? Sister J. Sister J. I am so trying to keep it cute. Miss Kissing J, I thought you was a good woman. I thought you was a Christian. Why did I always see Christian in you? Why did I always see housewife of Atlanta? Good girl. She could do no wrong. She's a good God-fearing woman. She loves her kids. She makes sure everybody eat. Everything is on everything. She taking care of her husband and the kids. Everybody taking care. What, what am I listening to? What type of R. Kelly shit you got going on in your bedroom? It's not R. Kelly shit. Hold on. It just makes me feel like, and it makes me feel like I'm not like a hostage or something. Yeah, I think we talked about that. Like, so you like feeling like you're being. I'm just going out on a limb here. So basically, what you're saying is, you want when it's during sex, you don't mind being the make believe victim, rape victim kind of girl, like. No. So then in my mind, nigga, put a hand on your neck. Give me that pussy. Open them legs up wider. Open them legs. What I say? Open the legs up. Make that. Open that pussy up. Take this dick. Take this dick. Take this motherfucking dick. Take all this dick. Get my hand around your neck. I'm just saying. Is this where we going? I thought you was a Christian. I'm gonna tell my mama. Oh, what you? Oh, you're an adult. You all right? I didn't know you was the. I thought this stuff stayed behind it. It was like kind of being dominated. So I do. I love being dominated because I want you to be the man, and I want to feel like. You know, I got to be careful what comes out of my mouth because I'm trying once again to not disrespect anybody. So maybe I should just get out of my head, go put my shoes on. Maybe I should go to Dairy Queen and go eat ice cream sandwiches out here. I like that. Could y'all please go over to Miss Kiss from Jay YouTube channel? Tell her I sent you. Please tell her I sent you. You got to. Tell her I sent you. I thought you was a Christian. Not a Christian, a Christian. You were so holy. Your Christianity started with a K. I thought you were a KQ Christian. I thought saint. Exactly. Like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just grabbing that full period tease. I feel you on that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't want it to be too hard where it's like uncomfortable because that's just distracts me from like what's going on. But exactly. And child, unless you plan on wetting it back up again, you better not mess it up. Yeah. For real. Okay, I need to talk to your pastor. What church you go to? I'm telling on you. Probably one of them African churches. I need to go see him. I need to go see Pastor Zua. What's his name? I need to go see your pastor. The Rev need to. The pastor and them need to hear. The pastor and the Rev at your church. I'm not against anything you're saying. It's just that I thought you the question. I didn't know you was this. Oh, okay, Miss Kiss from Jay. You got my phone charging, Amazon charger glitching. That is so funny. Hey, honey. So the next question that I have for you here is, what is the strangest or hottest sex dream you ever had? Oh God, I can't wait to hear yours. You got the white girl confessing. I definitely had some, but I'm trying to think if an example is coming to mind. Don't worry, baby. I'm sure whatever comes to your mind, it ain't gonna out top Kiss from Jay's. I'm sure hers. I'm sure hers will gonna out top yours. So you just make up something. Make something. I was like in this like a waterfall scene, like in a jungle kind of thing. And there was like a man and a woman there and me, and they were just like all their attention was on me, kind of thing. That was nice. Okay, kids. Now, what was yours? Do you have the one that comes to mind? Yeah, after. Do you have one? Right. I feel like I'm glad she asked that question. I would have in mind, for sure, which is so funny. It's gonna be better than a white girl. Like the one that comes to mind is more so of like walking into somewhere that, because I told y'all before, like I like doing like having sex in places that I'm not supposed to have sex or something. So if I was to like walk into like, I thought you was a Christian. Like my husband's parents' house or something, or if I was to walk into like, let me not go too far, but and all of a sudden like everyone was there, but it just like turned into like an Amazon out of nowhere, and like
no one was really able to just see us, and we was just like going at it right there, like in the living room, like invisible in a way, but not invisible. Like, yeah, that would be that.
Okay. I need some holy water. I'm getting ready to get my Amazon. I'm getting ready to go to Amazon and order some holy water. I'm coming to Atlanta, and I'm gonna take that holy water and I'm gonna sprinkle it on you and your husband. I'm dousing y'all. Especially you. I'm gonna get the king size jar. I'm gonna get a jar of holy water. Miss K, yeah, I love you to death, darling, but I, I thought you, I, I thought you was a Christian. I need all y'all to take y'all asses over there. Go say hello to Miss Kiss from Jay, please. Do that. Tell her I said hi. Kiss from Jay. The link in the description is right there. You see it. Go become a sub. It's worth it. As you can see, it's worth it. You heard all that juicy stuff? Did you hear all that juicy stuff? Did you just hear all that? They online talking about having sex in the parents' houses in the living room, and they supposed to be invisible. Can't nobody see you. And I thought you was a Christian. When you first got on YouTube, you was America's #1. You know, like Bill Cosby's wife. You was Claire Huxtable. What happened to Claire Kiss from Jay Huxtable? Where's she at? Where's Miss Huxtable? Who the hell is this woman? This look like the kiss from hell. The kiss of she kiss the hell devil, Miss. Eh, pull your pants down. Pull it out now. Smack me in the face with it. Smack me in the face with it. Where's Miss Huxtable? You used to be Miss Claire Huxtable. What happened? How come all of a sudden? When did you turn into Miss J? The whole lives is like watching a porn without watching porn. It's like they are definitely giving you an imagination to run with. I don't want to be imagining stuff like that. You a married woman. That ain't cool, girl. What's wrong with you? What the fuck? Typical Aquarius. Just don't give a shit. She'll probably look at me and say, "Oh, stop being so soft. Live a little." Piano goddamn her parents' house, her grandmama and about in their bathroom fucking and sucking and all that shit. And mama in the right next door. Come on, man. Miss Kiss with Jay, I'm telling you right now, you got to go to church. We got to get you in one of them churches. We're going to find you a church. And I ain't talking about one of them old ghetto ass nigga churches. That probably would have happened. You done went to the wrong church. You need to go to one where they doing exorcisms. When they really performing the exorcisms. Like they dipping your whole entire body. You need a baptism. Yeah, girl, you need to walk with the blood of Jesus, baby. Y'all get on over there. Y'all take y'all sinners' asses over. That's my whole girl, Kiss from Jay. Oh, I got 30,000 miles on this car. Oh, Lord. That's still low. 30,000. Okay, well, look, I'll talk to y'all later. I love you, girl. That's my homie. I'll talk to y'all answer later.
Yeah. What y'all think about that channel review? Was that a good channel review for your ass? He definitely knows how to do a channel review. I ain't gonna hold you. He is so funny. So he is really freaking like raw with how he talks. So he's had probably about like 6 or 7 different YouTube channels. Every time he will make a channel, because of his content, somebody will report him every single time because the way he was talking like that, he talks like that all the time. And he says whatever the fuck he wants to say that comes to his mind, like about his day, about what goes on in his life. And his page will always get reported. So the first time that I met him, I think it was on like his second channel. His first channel had got reported and I didn't know him then. But I think I got to meet him on his second channel. And no, I think it might have been his first. No, I think it was his second. I think it was his second. So I met him on that channel and we got to know each other. And he's really just like chill. He like does content, but he really just beats himself for real. He don't be doing too much. So I seen so much. That's why I'm so excited to be able to do an interview with him because I've seen so many of the like videos that he put out that y'all would never be able to see because it's not there anymore because it was taken down by YouTube. But he has explained so much, y'all. Like he gets so deep into everything, into his life. I have so many questions that I already know I'm gonna write down. Like it's gonna be a lit interview. I ain't even gonna hold y'all, and I can't wait to be able to put that flyer out so y'all be able to save the time and the date because, honey, yeah. So his first channel got deleted. The second one is when I met him at. The third one that he created after the second one was taken down by YouTube. He had it for probably only like 3 days and it got taken down after his first two videos. So Supreme, I was talking about Nomadic Hustler. I had just played a channel review that he did on my channel and it was hilarious. You'll probably have to like go back and watch it if you want to. But yeah, so I think the channel that he's on right now is probably like his like sixth or seventh channel, y'all. And this one, he's actually trying his best to be much better. He's actually had this one. I feel like he probably had this one the longest so far. And like he already has like 80 something subscribers. That's why I can tell that he probably this one is probably the longest. Because usually whenever he has a channel, y'all, it will barely even like get over 20 subscribers because it will always get taken down by YouTube like that fast because of how just like blunt he is when he's doing his like reviews and just talking about his daily activities and all of that, y'all. He just gets really crazy with it. But I wanted to jump on here because I saw it last night and it had me in tears. It had me in tears. I was like, this is hilarious. This is so freaking funny. Yeah, I'm gonna link his channel, but I'm gonna keep this up. I was thinking, I don't know. It depends. I'm gonna keep this up and hopefully they don't like well, I mean, it was just talking. I think it'll be fine because I wasn't showing it. Hey, Coach, what's going on, love? I'm gonna link his channel in the description when I post this live. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this up because this was so freaking funny, y'all. I ain't even gonna hold you. So if you missed it, Coach, you definitely when I post this live, or you can rewind back if you want to and listen to this because this was hilarious, y'all. So this man, like I was saying, he did a channel review on my channel, and I think he killed it. It was child, it was freaking hilarious. He's such a clown, and I can't wait to be able to interview him. But I just wanted to get up on here to just like show y'all how it went, how he did it. Y'all, this man is hilarious. Hey, what's going on, Deez? I've been on live for 43 minutes now. Yeah, I've been on live for 43 minutes now. But yeah, we really just been here chilling, y'all. We've been here chilling. But let me see. Hold on. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was so funny, and that's what I loved about it the most. Like oh, Thomas Supreme. I said hi. Hey, wifey. I can't believe she told me or she told you that I was on and you ain't see that I was on. But I ain't been seeing that you've been on lately either. Like I just would get on to YouTube and I would randomly either catch you in the middle of the live or I would catch you at the ending of your live or something. I think it was yesterday. As soon as I got onto your live, it just like went off. I was like, dang. You must have been on live for a good little minute for you to already like just go off. But yeah, that's exactly how it was, child. But yeah, so I love the hell out of that review. I really, really did. It was really, really good. And I thought it was dope coming from him too, because he's been with me for so long to see so much of my growth. So I really liked it. But yeah. Supreme, check your Instagram. Check your Instagram, sir. But yeah. Who is him? His name is the Nomadic Hustler here on YouTube. And he's an older gentleman. He's just real. He's been through a lot in his like lifetime, y'all. And there's not really too much more to say. I mean, there's a lot to say, but I don't want to say too much because majority of what I'm gonna say is gonna be in our interview for y'all to. No, 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 not Vomatic hustler is nomadic. Let me spell it for you so you can have it. It's Nomadic space hustler. Hey wifey, what's going on? Yeah, nomadic, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, nomadic hustler. Mm-hmm. He has 82 subscribers right now. But he's been on YouTube for a long time. This is just like we are gonna come up with a date. I don't have the date yet, but babe. Yeah. Oh, you scared me. But it's gonna be like probably if not next week, then the week after, but sometime really soon. So yeah. But I'm really, really geeked about being able to do that because child, he is hilarious. I'm talking about straight comedian child. He said he just seen it, but he is working on his Lego. Oh, he's working on his Lego. Okay. Okay. Well, hold on. Let me see. Coach, are you at work? Well, I'm glad that he's actually like working on his Lego set because I know that he enjoys it. So I know that, yeah, he gonna finish that in no time. I feel like he did it really fast from the time that he had mentioned that he was gonna be doing his Lego set up until like now. I feel like he did that really fast. But then again, he's always been like really good at being able to work fast on the Lego. So I'm not even surprised. But yeah, turn that down, sir.
That's my wife. Look, you hear
Oh, hey,
yourself. Don't you?
wifey.
You hear how crazy you sound?
I don't sound
Don't
crazy
be
at
saying
all.
you sorry to these motherfuckers.
I was saying sorry to the wifey.
No, my wife was saying sorry. I didn't know. I said, what the fuck did she send me?
Oh,
And
so
then she
I'm the
said,
motherfucker.
hold
That's what
on.
you're
Can you
trying to
hear
say?
me? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Can
I
you
can
hear
hear
me?
you. Yeah, I can hear
She
you.
said, I think Jay is waiting on you. I said, what the fuck is she saying? And then I said, oh, she won't. Okay. Yeah. Look at this shit. Hold on. Woo. Look at it now.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's definitely getting there. How much
Nice.
longer do you think you'll have? Do you have like a whole lot more to do? Oh, you're
Yeah,
doing chores. It's okay, coach.
I'm on page. I'm on bag 15, so I got a few to go.
Dang. You see, you be moving fast because when you did your live earlier, you was about to start 11. So,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that's
So, how
good.
many pages do you have? Did you say 26?
Hold on. 22.
Oh,
Look
22.
at this shit, man.
Yeah. Oh, they're
Yep.
static? Hopefully
Yeah.
not.
Who is that? The dude you was talking about the white dude to be cussing everybody out?
Nah, he's not white. He's black. He's like a black older gentleman, but he's so sweet.
How many subs you say he had?
He has 82 subs, but this is like his
Oh, so it's
seventh
a,
channel. No,
oh,
this is like
okay.
his
It's
seventh channel. Every time he'll create a channel, somebody would report him because of how he talks on his videos.
yeah. I think that's what's happening to me. Shit.
Well, I hope not. I definitely hope not.
Now you know
But when they
Prim is
would
gonna
report
come in and
him,
think
they
this is
literally
another
would take his
interview.
whole channel down.
They took his whole channel down.
Yeah. So this is his seventh one. Like they would take his channel away, and he would have to create a new one.
Yeah, that sucks. I hate that for him. Did you hear
Yeah.
what I said about Prim?
Now, what you saying?
Prim gonna see us and think you doing a second interview because she keeps saying JB interviewing people 2 times.
Oh, Priya better understand how this works. I'm pretty sure that when somebody comes into like my live, they can feel the energy and see what's going on to know like that is my interview versus us just vibing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But
Our
she's so funny,
energy.
yeah.
Yeah, I like Prim. She's one of the people I actually like. For now, she ain't did nothing to piss me off.
Yes, the re-up is gonna be lit. I can't wait for it.
Who's gonna be
hmm
the first person on there, Coach?
I don't want to tell anybody who's gonna be the first one. I'm just going to tell the person. I'm gonna tell the person, and then I'm gonna put the flyer up so everybody will
Oh,
see. But I
okay.
don't want to say.
I think I know who the first person's gonna be. She said the re. Yep. Hey, have you interviewed Monique Poe?
I have not interviewed her yet, but I would love to, so she'll be able to be up on the re-up too. Because I already
Yes.
told people before, like when I start doing the re-up, people are going to literally want to pass by 20 questions with Jay and come to the re-up, and I'll be like, nah, you can't do that. And it's crazy because when I had interviewed Stash on 20 Questions with Jay, I interviewed him when he had his old channel. So not a lot of
Mm.
people even knew like Stash, you know what I'm saying? They didn't know him at all. So that's why so many people were like, you should interview Stash, you should interview Stash, not knowing that he was like, I think my third interview, I believe, my third or fourth interview that I've actually did. They just didn't know him at that time.
You don't have to interview Stash because he's monkey than a motherfucker. And Coach, I appreciate you. You was watching the replay. I put it on. I put it on. Members only. Hey, did you explain to Trisha's closet about the watch hours and how they work after you get off?
No, because we
Is
was
she
in the
here?
chat. So if she was to have come on to here, I would definitely do that. But we was all talking about all type of different stuff. So and
Yeah, I
she
ain't got
wasn't
her
in the
on
live at that
Instagram.
time.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
because we
so
was trying to figure it out last night. Even Chip was trying to help.
yeah, but that's also why I was saying that you can go into your YouTube studio and you're able to actually see all the videos and the lives. You're able to see the watch hours that were accumulated from that. So you'll be able
Mm.
to see that was added. Yeah.
Yeah, Dez, one of his channels was a failure, a complete failure, and so he made another one.
Up.
He made another channel. He made another
You're
channel.
so stupid. He had another channel. The only thing about it was that he didn't have a community behind his channel. But he has a channel that has over 1,000 subscribers already. So
Yeah, that channel was garbage.
this channel that he has is going to be one for the books for sure. He's doing everything that he wants to do, and he's getting also the reaction. That's why he's happy with how it's going,
Look,
all of that. Let me
look,
see. Laugh my
look.
ass off. I was taking advice from Supreme. That's why my shit failed. Child. What Coach said? Coach said, if you make your live private, you don't get any watch hours from a live at all. Yeah, that's true. And that's what I was saying earlier when Supreme was on live when he was asking me about it. I was telling him that because I made a video speaking on that. When you put your videos on private,
Mm.
the watch hours automatically disappear. And even if you put it back onto public, and we had spoke on this. We spoke on this on what's her name? Queen's Live. Remember when it was me, you, Stash, and her? And you
Probably.
had
I
pulled
don't be
up.
listening to y'all.
Child, you was the one over there. Well, you probably don't even remember. I'm sure you do though. But I remember you was drinking really heavy that day over there talking about y'all got me typing in front of these people. They watching me
Oh yeah,
type.
yeah.
Child, please.
I hate typing drunk. But hey, you know what's funny though?
What?
So you was talking about
You had been on for 40 minutes, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then my wife came back in and she was like, "Hey, Jay is on live." And I was like, "Really?" I was watching Queen's live and she was saying the same thing that she she, uh she hadn't been getting nobody's notifications and anything. And so I know for a fact, like a lot of people be lying, but I know for a fact I ain't been getting motherfuckers notifications for real.
Okay,
So
Stash. What time
what do you say?
y'all going
Stash, I
live?
just got off the phone with my people. We going live. You block Stash. Block him. I didn't see you gotta block people like that. When they come in your live saying that they going live, they trying to take attention away from your live. So block Stash and then he can log in with his other account.
Not log in with his other account, child. Mm-mm.
But yeah, no,
But
they ain't
yeah,
been
that's
sending
how that.
notifications,
That's how
man.
that is. So, sure. Hopefully tomorrow when I wake up, I'm going to be at 3,000 watch hours
Yeah, it'll
because
either
I have
be
to. It don't make no damn sense. It don't make no
it'll
sense at
either be
all.
tomorrow. It'll be
It
tomorrow
has
or
to be
Monday for sure.
tomorrow. I'm literally
Okay.
at 2,996 watch hours. So literally 4 watch hours away.
Shut up. Shut up.
That is so
Um,
funny. Now
ain't
you
you
back
going
to me
live?
talking.
Ain't you going live tonight with Luna Dream?
Lunar. Yeah, we going
Yeah,
live at 8.
that's cool. I'll
Yeah.
be in. I'll be in there to support, even if I ain't saying nothing. Because a lot of times my wife will watch that one. I'll throw it on my phone. Whose channel y'all gonna be on? Hers or yours?
We'll be on mine.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
you
I already
you'll
have
get
the live open up and all of that. So yeah, we gonna be
good.
on there.
Yeah, you'll get all those watch hours. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, most
Yeah,
definitely.
man.
So
What's the first thing you gonna do when you get monetized? You gonna make the video?
I definitely have a video, but that's not the video. The video that I want to make like my actual monetization video for is
Mm-hmm.
going to be after I receive my little paper with the pen on it because I have a video that I made earlier when I first started YouTube that probably like maybe 3 months after I made that video, I realized I was like, I'm definitely going to add it because I was basically in that video manifesting me being able to be monetized. So I'm gonna like blend that into my video, like add it in.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna wait for
Stash in
that
the
and do
comments
that.
having a stash in the comments having a hissy fit.
Not a hissy fit. You be Supreme. I was saying you are so hilarious when it comes to describing people. You describe them with so many. I don't even know where you be getting these words from and how you be
The
saying like
dictionary.
you describe them literally. You know how people be saying I'm a talk about you from your head to your foot or whatever. You
Yeah.
literally do that, which is so insane to me. And
That's
it's
why
so
Stash be
funny.
mad.
It's so funny.
That's why Stash be mad at me.
I was saying, child, if you had like a little playlist on the side, probably even for your memberships, that would be hilarious.
I'm at
That
a
would be so freaking funny.
you know I took all my membership videos down, right?
All of them?
Yeah, hold on. There's Flame Supreme last night. I'm unflammable. There's no way on God's green earth I can be flamed by a woman who ran over her man that don't know how to cook
Child.
that's on food stamps.
I
Can't
remember
nobody
when
flame
we
me.
first
I'm
talked about that
unflammable.
and she had said that. I was in shock. I thought she was playing at first until I found out that she was serious. And I was like, oh my gosh.
I'm not even
Ah.
acknowledging him. You know what you do
Hey,
with a
what's going
troll?
on, Cher?
You know what you do with a troll? You just ignore him. So I'm just gonna ignore Stash Cash. That's because his jokes be lame. Coach said what? Don't nobody listen to Coach.
What Coach say?
I don't know. My wife talking something about something Coach say. She said, "What Coach be saying? Don't nobody know what the hell Coach be talking about, man. I don't listen to Coach. You listen to Coach?
I listen
Don't
to
nobody
Coach.
listen to Coach,
I like Coach.
man. Don't nobody listen to Coach. Twins in the house. Hold on. Op twins. Op
Not
twins?
op
Who the fuck?
twins, child.
Who the fuck is
Not
op
op
twins?
twins.
I'm looking to see who she talking about. Janae, that motherfucker get on my nerves because you can speak to her. She want to, hey Janae, how you doing? Watch this. She's smooth, won't say nothing. Oh yeah, man. I just want y'all to
Okay.
acknowledge how amazing this is, man.
It's
Look
much
at
taller
this.
than it was before too. You really getting far.
Yeah, that's what she said.
You're
It's
so
taller.
stupid.
It's,
I just caught that. I heard you, but it kind of like bypassed my ears and then it came back. Like
yeah, you said it's much taller than it was before.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
man.
did.
That's nice right there. Hi, Janae. How are you? She don't speak. She don't speak to nobody. That motherfucker don't speak to nobody, and she don't read her comments. I don't know how she got so many subscribers.
She be going back to read her comments though. She be
I
wanting to
know.
get
I
everything out of
know.
her head.
I'm giving her a hard time.
I know.
I fuck with that motherfucker the long way. No pause.
Pause. Pause. Pause. Double, triple pause. Yeah.
All right, we got shit to do. What y'all doing today? I gotta go.
Well, I actually have a meeting at my church, but it's not until 3:30. Hey, wifey. Yeah, so that's gonna be later.
Coach only speak to people who don't speak back. I was here first, Coach. You ain't speak to me. Get out your feelings, man. You acting like a light skinned dude, man.
You lighter than him.
Not emotionally.
Not emotionally, child.
Stash, how you? She spoke
That's
to you,
funny.
Stash. Now you feel special. She finally spoke. Hey,
That's funny though,
Char.
because it's hilarious how they be saying you acting light skinned. Light skinned really do has feelings on it, huh?
No, because really, to be honest, all the people that's taking L's, all the dudes that's taking L's is dark skinned dudes.
But
Think
how they
about it.
taking the L's though? If I feel
Shannon
like they
Sharp,
say the light skinned ones be taking
Shannon
L's.
Sharp, Shannon Sharp taking L's. Usher Raymond got bum bumps and herpes all on his lips. Yeah, all
On
the
his
dark skinned
lip.
people. Yeah, all the
I
dark
heard
skinned
that
people taking
Usher just
L's.
got
Terrence
a
Howard,
contract or
Terrence
whatever
Howard
with
just told
with
you
BT.
your headphone calls and all types of static shit because it ain't
And
even
Usher got a
connected.
whole
Hold on.
showed out show thing that he be doing. And he's about to have his shows on
All
BT
right, I took it off.
on the
Hold
app.
on. Hold on, y'all. Let me take this damn shit off. Shut up. Hold on.
You shut
Janae
up.
coming. I wasn't talking to you. I'm talking to Janae.
Hell
Hey,
no.
my wife put some earrings on the table. When she put these on, I said, "What the hell?" I said, "We need to send them to Jay." Look at this.
Those her earrings? You
One
gonna
pair
send
she
that to
wore
who? That's not
to
my
you.
style. No, that's not my
Well, ain't.
style.
Well, I
No,
thought it
it's
was
not.
something big. I thought it was something big like what you wear. I was like, I don't like all that big shit.
That's not my style. You know who I can see wearing that
Your
though? I can see
your
no.
style, your
What?
style is. I'm looking at it right now.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
you know what they say, right? The bigger the hoop,
What? I don't know. I don't know what they
look,
say.
somebody laughing because they know the saying. So they know the saying. Look,
They not
that's the
laughing at you.
crazy.
They laughing with themselves. I haven't seen it through.
Hey, are you going to see Sinners?
I want to see it. I don't know if I'm gonna see it in theaters though.
Look
Oh,
at
the
Janae.
bigger the hole. I have never heard that before. And which hole
Janae
you
knew
talk about? It
exactly
can't
what it was.
no. No, no, no.
Janae,
The bigger the hole, what? The bigger the mouth? Like you talk too much? Because I can see it being like ghetto chicks. You know, ghetto chicks talk a lot, and them ghetto chicks they be having the real big, colorful earrings. You know what I'm
hey,
saying?
look,
So I can see
Coach
that.
said the
But you
sweeter the
dang show
juice.
ain't talking about my punani, and you show ain't talking about my ass. Definitely not. Definitely not. It has to be the mouth. The bigger the earrings, the bigger the mouth, because that makes sense too.
Yeah. Hey, what is so special about this Sinners movie? Because everybody's talking about it.
Well, I feel like a lot of people talking about it because people love zombies and all of that. And then on top of that, what's his face?
It's a zombie movie.
It's
Baby, I'm
yeah,
finna put it down.
yeah, I believe so. Yeah, yeah, I believe so. It's like
Okay.
he's killing zombies or whatever. And you know, people love movies like that.
Well, look, I gotta put the baby down.
Oh, you seen it, Janae? Okay. Well,
Is
that's
it good? Is
fine
it
then.
really good?
I mean, I haven't seen it, but shoot, I'm gonna watch it on my little free website. You know, I ain't about to go spend no money on the movie.
Yeah, I know
I mean,
movies
I
done
will.
got crazy.
I'll take Janae to the movies. I'll do that.
Oh my god, y'all with this shit right here, man. You and Janae, man. She broke it down for me yesterday too. I'll look at the trailer. I will look at the trailer today. My wife wants to go to some kind of festival. It's like a sunshine and orange festival or something like that.
There's so many festivals going on in Atlanta too. Today there's some type of lemonade festival going on and some other festivals going on.
Not
So
static
that'll
the
be
brain.
nice.
Static. I'm not static. I'm dynamic.
Dynamic.
Yeah. Coach, you be static. You be at work. You sit your titties on the table and be fixing your food and
Coach
shit.
got them big old knockers. I'm talking
Coach
about
be
she
do
can go
look.
like boom and knock
Coach
you
do
out.
that shit on purpose. Y'all think,
I don't
look,
think she don't do it on purpose. Sometimes you
us as
just can't
content
help.
creators
Sometimes you can't
support us
help
on this.
but to just have it sit,
I do
you
support
know.
you.
And
Look,
hers
Coach do this when she finna hit her camera.
Coach's titties look even bigger when she puts her jacket up on it because you can really see like Coach got
Coach be
some.
like this. Coach
Coach
be
got
like
the
this.
type of titties that the
Boom.
baby want to
All
sleep
right, let me
on.
hit
Like
play.
the baby will like press up on her breast like this.
You hear
Yeah.
what I said?
No.
Coach will do this. This what she do. She set the phone up. Then she go boom, and then she go live. And she be like,
I don't think
hey,
so. I don't think
I'm
so.
Coach Mean Green, your financial and
I don't think
estheticianal
so.
coach. Support me and Jay. You said you. Oh no, I ain't accepting that shit. I ain't accepting that shit. I don't believe in homosexual relationships.
Oh, Supreme.
Look,
It's
support
okay, darling.
Supreme with the static ass.
Coach got knockers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Name some knockers, all right. Should be
Yeah,
clapping from the front and the back.
she get dang Jay. Jesus.
Yeah.
What you think about Shannon Sharp?
I don't really know what I think about him. I think that he's a clout chaser because I remember the time when that whole thing came out where he was pretending to well he it wasn't pretending he was having sex with some woman or whatever and it was not recorded but the sound was recorded. And you remember you know what I'm talking about? I
I know
know for
exactly
sure
what
that
you're
he
talking
did
about.
that for clout. You know what I'm saying? Like he did that for clout. Honestly, I'm not mad at anything because to be real, he just I don't know, child. I don't know, child.
You go lay up with that 56-year-old man. Be quiet.
I show the hell won't.
You will.
I show the hell won't.
He'll be like, listen
He
here.
looks so lame to me. I ain't
He'll
even
be
gonna
like,
hold
listen here,
you.
kids from Jay.
He looks
I'm
so
gonna give
lame
you.
to me.
He'd be like, I'm gonna give you one of these purses that I carry, and we gonna hang out together.
Hell no. I don't want to hell no. Hey elevator, what's going on, love? That's a hell to the no. And you're not gonna give me a purse that you carry. If nah, you're gonna go buy me a new purse. That's what you can do.
I
You're
thought
not
you was
about
gonna
to
say
give
I
me no
wouldn't
purse
talk.
that you
I
can carry.
thought you was about to say I wouldn't talk to a man that carried a purse. That's what I thought you was
No,
about to
he can
say.
go buy me a new purse. He's not no. Mm-mm. No, I feel you on that, but I'm not gonna talk to him regardless. He could just go buy me a new purse. I already told you that I'm not talking to him. I told you that he's lame as fuck to me. He is. He just
Man, that
is.
man. Look, listen to this. That man is 6'2".
I don't give a
Hold on,
damn.
hold on. Hear me out. Hear me out. That man is 6'2", 250 pounds, solid muscle, and he's a millionaire. You a motherfucking lie. If you wasn't married, I'm talking about if you wasn't married.
Yeah, no, hell no, I wouldn't. Because honestly, you can be all
All the
of
men
that,
in the chat room, if you think she
but
lying, y'all think she
nah,
lying.
I'm really not lying because
Y'all
I can
think she
see
lying.
straight through him that he will turn me completely
I got
off
a
in the
dollar.
bedroom.
I got a dollar that says you lying.
Please. Stash,
Please.
please. Talking about cap. Yeah, right. I sure the hell won't. I promise you. I promise you, sweetheart. No. I heard that man on the tape. Elevated, please, child. And it's only, you notice that it's only the men saying that, right? You notice
No,
that
the
it's only the
women.
men saying
No,
that?
the women know you full of shit too.
No,
They
no,
just
no,
taking up
no.
for
No, the
women.
hell they don't. That man.
First
Oh, hey,
time in
y'all.
J
First time in
Live.
a while. Hey, how are you, love? Nah, that man, he looks like, ew, like, I
Sharp.
wouldn't even want to hug
Shannon
him. He
Sharp.
looks like he would squeeze me to death. I don't want nothing like that. I don't like that. I like my men to be fit, but I don't want them to look like they can squeeze me to death. And honestly, he's just not my type. And honestly, I don't have a type. I just know what I don't like. I'll
I
say that.
ain't got no type.
I used to love that song. No, you
I
know
like
the
I like I'm like Corey Holcomb. I like broke women I can take advantage of.
well, you couldn't take advantage of your wife. That's why you try to do it in the beginning. You wanted to over there talking about
Look,
what can I buy you? Why don't you take this money? Why don't you keep the
you remember the
change?
story? You
Yeah,
remember the
I remember the
story?
story. I remember everything. I remember it all.
Yeah.
I remember it all.
Look, Sean talking about hell no, the Shannon Sharp. Y'all are lying y'all's asses off.
We just talking about anything, love.
What's up, Damo?
Hey, what's going on, bestie Esty?
Damo, look at this. I gotta go, man. I gotta go because I gotta put the baby down. Damo, look at
Is it
this.
Alba doll? How are you, love? Please, Stash. Please. We can really, you could bring me onto your show and we could really talk about that for real. That looks amazing.
So cool.
That looks really, really good.
Hey, you know somebody that don't like me to be on your channel all the time?
Who?
And I'm not mad. So understand that I'm not mad. Do you understand? I said I ain't mad.
I heard you.
Okay. And I don't have any feelings behind it. It is what it is. But I think she caught me with my MAGA hat on talking about how I hate liberals and how we need to send all the illegals back to Mexico, right? Lunar Dream.
I don't think so.
No,
I
I
don't
know
think
so.
so.
He was
I don't
like,
think so.
he was like, I ain't fucking with him. Nope.
I don't think so.
I know. So you being nice and
No,
you
I'm
being
not being
politically
nice. I'm being
correct.
real.
I'm being
And it would
real.
be funny if she pop up in this live like,
She'll be like,
oh
you know
no.
what? I bet you she'll be like, yeah, I don't agree with his stance. She'll say it's fine.
I can believe that anybody can say that they don't agree with
Shannon,
what you're saying or whatever, but that don't mean that
Shannon
they
look
don't
like
have to
Miss
like you.
Netta. Miss Netta. Who the hell is Miss Netta?
You know, Miss Netta, that gay man with her boyfriend,
Hey,
the one
Damo
that be
said,
cooking, the one that be like, "Charles, your lunch is ready." That
mm-mm,
one.
mm-mm.
What? You don't know them? They went to the BET Awards and thought they was famous, child, thinking that they was about to get up in there, and they got kicked out.
The only
Yeah,
woman I know that cook is cooking
cooking
with,
with Kyra. What cooking?
yeah,
What's her name?
cooking
Cooking
with
with
Kaya.
Kaya.
All
Cooking
y'all's,
with Kaya.
all y'all's
Cooking with
favorite,
Kaya.
all y'all's favorite cooking social media person.
Child. Yeah, well, Miss Netta, yeah, they call themselves Miss Netta. She be cooking for her boyfriend. I don't know if that's her husband or her boyfriend Charles. They both went to go get something done. I remember that. I don't know what they got
Hey,
done, but they came
tell
out
tell
looking the
Trisha,
same.
tell Trisha.
Oh, Trisha, hey love. How are you? So yeah, so Supreme was actually telling me earlier today about what y'all was talking about on your live last night, on your live last night. And when you put your video, or no. Okay, so when you make a live and you finish your live, after you get off, YouTube just recently changed it, which I really hate. But before, when you would finish your live, it would tell you how many watch hours you make and all of that. But now, when you get off a live, it doesn't say that. But once you finish your live is calculated and is automatically like into the system or whatever. It's not into your watch hours yet, but it's like into the system. It's like on a hold or whatever to be like reviewed or whatever. And when your live is posted, you gain new watch hours off of that. So when your live is posted, it's just like you posting a video. People are able to rewatch your live, is able to circle through the feed of like, like lives and all of that. and you gain watch hours off of that as well, which is what I love about doing lives and posting it, especially when it's like straight through YouTube, because I feel like you get more feedback when you do it straight through YouTube versus when you do it through any other platform. You know what I'm saying? But you are able to get two different watch hours that are off of one thing. It's like a 2-for-1 content. But you should be able to see that your lives watch hours is going to be in your studio. So when you go to your YouTube studio, you're able to look through your analytics and you're able to go to watch hours, and you're able to see
Sweet.
all of your lives and all of your content watch hours. So the video that you're saying that you probably haven't noticed that the watch hours have uploaded to your actual watch hours, you should definitely go onto your YouTube studio and check out the watch hours in your analytics to make sure that that is there, because it will tell you anything else. And if anyone that doesn't know, if you make a video private, this doesn't have to do with you, Trisha. I'm just saying because I'm thinking about it. If you make your video private, regardless if it's a live or a video, whatever, you lose all of those watch hours for the ones that don't know. Even if you make it public again, you're not able to receive those watch hours. You would have to like accumulate new watch hours. But that is how the watch hours go as far as it. But yeah, so I was looking through a whole lot because I know I used to do a whole bunch of different yeah, Trisha. But you're able to go
You
through
leaving,
your
baby?
YouTube studio and
Okay.
look at the live that you're probably talking about. You're welcome, love. And it should be there to show you the calculation as far as the video that you're speaking of. But yeah, and also y'all, when you go to your YouTube studio and you post it live, that
You
live
okay?
when it's in like
You just picking
your
up and coming back,
newest
right?
lives, not like
Okay.
just all of your lives of all of your content, but just in your analytics, not analytics, and on your dashboard. When you just get off of a live and you're looking onto your dashboard, those live numbers that are there, those are going to be what's newly calculated. Everything else, like I said before, is already like stored away. So that's not going to be in your analytics at all.
Hey, I
But
got a
yeah,
question. It's a
what?
content creator question. You ready?
I'm listening.
All right. Talk about this tab right here and how it works.
Which tab is that? I can't see because of the reflection.
All right, hold on. It's the trends tab.
Oh, I made a video on that. So the video that I made is called YouTube Studio is your cheat code. That's actually the video that has like the most views on my channel. It has like 6,000 views or whatever. Basically, when it comes to the trend, you're able to type in. I use it to help pick out like the best title that would work for my page. So whenever I make a video, I automatically like come up with whatever title. Usually, I think which is actually a really good idea because I've been doing that for a little bit too. Sometimes, depending on what my video is going to be about. If I'm just vlogging and I'm doing random stuff throughout the day, I come up with my title later on after I'm done editing. If I'm talking about something that has to do with like YouTube and I'm trying to show y'all something, I come up with my title beforehand because I already know what I'm going to do, so that I will be able to pick the right title to push the video out to like the right audience. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I go into the trends, and the trends, the way you find the trends is you have to go to your analytics, and the trends will be the first tab to the left when you get into your analytics. So when you go to your trends, you're able to type in whatever you think is going to work best for you as far as your video. Like for me, if I was talking about YouTube studio watch hours or something, you want to come up with something that's catchy. So you don't want it to just be YouTube studio watch hours. You know, you want it to be something that'll make somebody like want to jump on it. So okay, so example, when I was talking about live back in 2024, I made a video and I titled it I should have been doing this. Like it was some no, I titled it what I titled it? It was something like
I don't know.
shit, I forgot. Hold on, I want to tell y'all exactly how it was for real, because the way that I came up with the title was that I tried it over and over again in the trend sections on YouTube Studio, and that's how I got like the best response from it. Because when I
So
typed it in,
that
it showed
video.
me that that had the best feedback as far as the title.
So what did
So
that
that's what.
video do?
So in that video, I pretty much was letting people know
No,
that I
no.
had went live.
I'm saying, what did that video do as far as like the reach and the growth and stuff?
Oh, let me get to it so I can show you. Let me go to my YouTube studio actually.
Because are you saying
Let
like
me
on
see.
vidIQ, sometimes you can type in a title and it'll reword it for you based on the keyword and SEO search that it think would get the best reach. You saying it'll do something like that?
No, it won't do anything like that. This is more so you being creative on your own and you typing in whatever you come up with, and it will tell you what percentage of your audience will probably be into it. It will say,
Oh, okay.
you know what I'm saying? It will say
Yeah.
like 60% your audience will like this, or 10%
Yeah,
your
I get
audience
it. I
doesn't
get it.
like this. Yeah.
I
So
get it.
that's pretty much how that goes. So
So
let me see if I can
that's
find it. Okay, so I titled this live Content Creators, the Rumors Are True. So I titled it like that because you guys, y'all have to be able to, you don't want to give too much information, especially if what you're talking about is going to be something simple but very informative. You know what I'm saying? Because everyone most likely has already talked about this before. So when I said content creators, the rumors are true, it's going to make you want to click on it to see what the rumors are and why is it true. And then as far as my thumbnail, I typed in, I should have been doing this. You know what I'm saying? So
mhm.
that's pretty much how it was. So let me see if I can. So this is my thumbnail to it. And
I
then
think I watched that one.
you probably have. So the views that I got on this was 1.2K. The impressions at the time literally was up to like 22%, but right now is at 3.6. And it showed that at the time the average view duration was at like 4 with the full
Hmm.
thing, but right now it's
Hmm.
like that. But you know, this was back on November 26th of 2024 that I posted this, so it's a much older video, you know.
Hmm.
But
So
y'all,
redo.
so
Hey, redo it.
I don't like, oh, like redo it again. I mean, honestly, I probably would. I wouldn't mind like not redoing it, but I don't know. It depends. I'm gonna have to
I'm
see.
about to stop. I'm about to stop trying to be so. This gonna sound bad,
And
but I don't give a
it
shit.
got to number 2 on here.
I see it. What's the one that got 6,000?
That's the YouTube Studio is your cheat
Okay.
code. That's the one
So
I was
redo
telling you
that
about
one.
first.
Redo
Hmm?
that one.
Yeah, I know, right? I really should redo that one for real. Hmm.
Yeah, we got to quit trying to reinvent the wheel, man, and just do what works.
Yeah, that's real. That's true.
Hey,
Hmm.
Janae is in the comments, fucking having a lustful hissy fit.
Why? What happened? Homie is so.
No, she so.
Oh, homie, she's so. I was like, homie is so.
And
Yeah,
then Trish
yeah.
asked you something. Is there something she can automatically do to make the live public?
Is there something you can automatically do? It usually before like last year, it used to when you get off a live, it used to automatically go to private. But now when I post my lives, I notice that it automatically goes to public. And I didn't do anything to it. I think that was more so of an update from YouTube that made it that way. But I don't know. I'm not sure. I feel like the reason for that possibly could have been to stop anything else from happening after you end the live, because you still would get your watch hours from it even if it had made it public, as long as it was them making it private. I feel like if you make it private, then your watch hours will go away, but it seems like when they was making it private, because the watch hours would still be added, it would still be there or whatever. I feel like if anything, you would have to go to that live and actually make it public to be able to get watch hours off of it like you would do a video. Mine's are going to private. Are you like are you setting it to public when you do it? Like I know usually when you would go and you would like create your live before you actually go live, are you actually like making sure to click onto it yourself?
And
Like
then,
even though
you on the latest? Are you sure you're on the latest version too? Make sure.
yeah, I think that's what it has to be too. I think you need to probably update your YouTube. I think that is. You
Just
probably
check.
still have the version from last year. Because last year it used to do that and I had updated mine ever since and it doesn't do that anymore.
She said before. She said before she starts.
I know, Janae. You don't have to do that. Yeah. Yeah.
Ain't nobody. She ain't driving her motherfucking ass from Atlanta to Indiana to do nothing. So you shit out of luck.
Mm, I'm not out of luck. That's why I have my toys. Anyway.
Y'all retarded.
Yeah,
All right.
so
So your video tonight though starts at 8.
yeah, the live it
Okay.
starts at 8.
Yeah, I'll make sure. And
Mhm.
you already got the thing up. I'm just gonna hit the notify me. Janae, I will drive. Janae, I will drive you down there. They a mess. Them two together is hell.
Child, I can only imagine. I can only
Them
imagine because,
them two
yeah.
together
And
is
Janae,
hell.
I didn't know that you was in Indiana. That's really crazy because I used to live in Indiana for 4 years.
Oh my
And I was in the
lord.
city. I was in Indianapolis. I stayed on the south side and I stayed on the west
Naptown.
side. But I came
Y'all
over
look
to
like
the
some
east side a lot.
Naptown females. Y'all look like some
I'm
Naptown
not a
females.
naptown female. I'm more of an Atlanta chick. Thank you very much. Yeah. I still know some people that's up there. People up in Indiana, child, they real tough. You know, a lot of people from Indiana, a lot of them came over from Chicago.
Look, Gary, Indiana is the
Oh,
butthole
that
of Indiana.
is that's where Michael Jackson was born, right? Yeah.
Yep, that's what. Yep, Joe
Hmm.
Jackson and Michael Jackson. But what I'm saying is, the people in Gary, Indiana, are just like the hooligans in the South Side of Chicago,
Mm, well,
and the
but
whole.
most of the people that's from Gary, Indiana, are probably coming from Chicago, so it's like the same people back and forth, back and forth, back and
So
forth.
picture Old National Highway on its worst day.
Yeah, that's definitely something.
Hey, you want to hear a funny story? One
What?
time, I took my
You
girlfriend
always do
down.
that. You've been doing that since people in my on my channel have met you. When they met you on 20 Questions with Jay, you was like, you got time for a story, and then you started talking. You was like, I did it, child. You've always been
Look,
that way, huh?
one time, I took one of my girlfriends down to Atlanta with me. She had never been down there. She went to ride with me, and we had to stop on Old Nat to get some gas. And we pulled over at the gas station. I said, "Listen, if anything happens, if anybody jumps in front of the car, if anything goes on, we're gonna run their ass over." She was laughing. She was like, "Oh, you so funny." I was like, "I'm dead fucking serious. We
I
running
bet.
their ass over." So I get out the car and I get ready to go in the gas station. She coming behind me. She said, "What's that laying in the middle of the ground?" It was a bitch's wig laying in the middle of the ground. I swear to God, I'm not
Wow,
lying. I swear I'm not lying. I said somebody either just got to fighting or something. But yeah, that was I don't know why stories like that stick out in my head. But yeah. So
that is funny.
I'm
That would
gonna
be
get
like
ready.
their versions of the tumbleweed. You just
No,
see
right?
tumble and weave instead of
And
tumbleweed. That is so funny.
that is
Hell
funny.
no. I can't imagine seeing that is some real ghetto ass shit. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Like you ain't never seen a wig in the middle of the floor at Kroger's.
Hell no. I most definitely have not. I most definitely have not. I have not.
So wait a minute, back to Shannon Sharp. Your
What?
your and Char's love interest. So you telling me with the type of money that could change your entire life. Now we're talking about if you're single. The type of money that can change your entire life, that he ain't your type.
He's not. I'm not the
Oh
type
man,
to
you
go after
pass
somebody
out,
just
you
because they
find
have
out
money.
I
I've
pop.
never even been that type of way. You know what I'm saying? I've
Hold
never
on.
been that
What you
type of
just
way.
say? What you just
I've
say?
never been the type of person to go after somebody with money. Just because they have money, that don't mean that I'm gonna stay bonded to them. I have to actually love you, not just like you, but love you for real.
I'm getting a
Because me,
call. I don't know who it is.
I'm quick that any little thing can like literally turn me the fuck off. And I don't care about your money, dead ass, because that same money will literally be
Hold
the
on.
same thing to abuse me. So nah. Yeah, I don't think so. If y'all feel the same way, y'all should let me know. But I definitely don't feel that way. I'm not gonna be in a relationship with somebody because they have money. Now Jay got morals. Elevated, please. I've been had
My
morals,
bad.
honey. Sweetheart. You got me
Can you
messed up.
hear
You
me?
see what elevated said?
Let's see. Now Jay got more.
Yeah, he got me so messed up. Elevated. Elevated. You know what? Elevated. I need to get you on
Elevated be
20 questions
cutting.
with Jay because I just realized that I've
Elevated
never
be
interviewed
cutting.
you.
Elevated be cut. He look.
Elevated's
He be
interview would be top tier. That would
elevated
be
gonna be like
so
this on
funny.
the
And I
interview.
will Elevated. I am not one. Let me tell you right now, sweetheart. I will not. I feel like I have been. Oh my god, what in the world,
Elevator gonna
yo?
be like this.
I feel like I have been like making it really soft for a lot of the interviews I've been recently doing, and I'm ready for someone that can actually like take me. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, so I can like really go
Women,
all out with my questions and like we can really have some fun for
women,
real. But
women, women ain't shit. And whenever you realize, don't give up on life. Have you ever had a ain't shit woman? I deal with these issues every day.
elevated, you see him? I can't with you, Supreme, because you are a mess. You're a mess, sweetheart. I can't help you.
Elevator had he got that new microphone there. You can't tell him shit. Elevator be on there like this. Elevator be on there like shit. He had a micro. He had a microphone. That microphone be
Yeah.
right there. He be like,
You
"Do
saw the
you
video that he
suffer?
posted when he had
Do you
the
suffer from
condom in his
depression?
hand?
You have to get up and do something. Life will not be handed to you, motherfucker." I fuck with Elevator. He gonna be mad.
You saw the
He gonna
video
be
that he
mad.
posted where he had the condom in his hand. I thought that
No,
video was going to be talking
no,
about condoms, but it
I
really
didn't see
wasn't.
it. I gotta go watch
He
it.
said something about why don't you come over here so I can see what's up or some shit like that. And he had the condom in his hand, and pretty
I
much he
gotta
was
go
trying
watch
to.
it. I'm
Yeah,
going to
you
watch
do,
it
you
right after
do.
this. I'm going to watch it right after
Last
the
for
elevated.
SLJ.
Listen,
I had to rewind it, but rewind it back because I missed some parts. But yes, I live in Indianapolis and laugh my ass off. Homie hating. He know I travel a lot. He don't want me to show up to Atlanta. Child. No wonder you was able to go to Chicago because it's literally right there, just a drive away. But
look,
yeah, I feel that
I have
Chicago
to
is
watch
really, really nice.
elevated
But
shit on 5.0.
Coming to Atlanta, it's about to be that summertime weather out here. So yeah,
Hey,
we're gonna be enjoying
set
ourselves.
up that
What?
interview.
Huh?
Maybe quit texting and driving. Set up a panel with Stash elevators. No, first of all, me and Stash can't be on the panel together because Stash will bring my fucking energy down. He's an energy drainer.
How is he gonna bring your energy down?
Stash is a vampire. He's an energy drainer.
Child,
I quit letting
please.
these energy draining niggas hang out with me a long time ago.
Please. That's just not going to drain your energy.
Stash is an
I
energy
honestly think
drainer.
that that would be a really great segment, and
No,
I
it
feel like
won't.
a lot of people would tune into
No, it
that.
won't. Me and Elevated will hang out. Not too much on Stash.
That's crazy. Like, who else is like? We really don't have that many
Look,
men in our little
look
like
what Janae just said.
stash is what?
An energy drainer.
He's not an energy drainer.
No, you're being nice.
No, I'm not. I'm not being like IDK Trisha. Stash is what? What you want to? Stash is what? Look at me. I get jealous so fast.
listen, listen.
Child.
Look at him. Look at him.
Not with the emojis, LOL. Y'all need some balance though. No, I think that would be a really, really great thing. Don't play with me, Janae. That is hilarious. I think that would honestly be dope. I think it'll be really dope if we did 3 men and 3 girls.
Hold on, I'm still pissed off at him right now. So I'm agreeing with
Well, what he do to piss you off though? What he do to piss her off? Am I like out on something? Cause I don't know.
oh,
All 3 of y'all would be fired. Yeah, I agree, Trisha. I think that would be so dope.
man.
And I feel like y'all have a lot to say. I really, really do.
I
I
don't
think
fit
that
in
would
with
be
them.
a
I'm a
great
nerd.
idea,
I'm a
actually.
conservative nerd. I don't fit in with them.
You'll fit in with damn near everybody, Supreme. You just like to call yourself someone that be
Listen,
on the outside
hold
when you
on.
really like to be in the
Let
front.
me go get my hat. Let me go get my hat.
The
Hold
hat
on.
that's right next to you.
No, let me go get my
Oh,
other
you
hat.
talking about your mega hat. Supreme, if y'all do a panel and you wear that freaking mega hat
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
panel,
Like I can
that
wear.
will be so funny. I ain't even gonna hold y'all.
He said, "You know what? Next time I'm letting Carl cook.
Oh, what?
I'm letting Carl cook."
Hell no.
I think so too. Just hold on. What's the whole point? Different view. That's the whole point. Different. No, I don't want no different view. I want to live in an echo chamber. Fuck a different point of view.
An echo tank. What is
Yeah,
that supposed to be? A
I
tank where
want.
it's just you?
Yeah, I want to only be around people that think and believe like I think and believe.
I mean, I suppose, but if that's gonna be the thing, then y'all ain't really gonna be saying anything different. It's just gonna be the same conversation. Oh my god. Like, yo.
He go stash. I mean, he go elevated. Elevated be like this. What are the benefits of marriage? For a man, nothing.
I
For a
don't think I've
woman,
ever seen
everything.
Elevated on a live with somebody else
No,
before. Have I?
no man benefits from monogamy. Women get all the benefits and men lose all the benefits. Think about it. Hold
So
on.
what do
Hold on.
you feel about that? Oh, that
In
yeah. That's a
in
staple.
marriage. No, no, no. I'm about to wait a minute.
That's the staple. That's the staple. You can't do it without the clap.
That's
You
my guy.
gotta
Hey, I'm
yeah,
about to
and do
take listen.
the quick
I'm
blank
about to take
transition.
I'm about to take a page from his
Oh, you
book.
have? I haven't. It's the hat for me. Yeah,
Everyone
it is. It's the hat for me. And it's the because that's a
everyone
staple right
don't
there.
know your color, but
Everyone
your
don't
humor
know
can be
you're a
real
trolling
something.
babe.
Fuck these
Your
people,
humor
man.
can rest some. Nah, he's child. I
Oh,
feel
what
like if
my
Supreme
hold on.
wasn't acting like this, I would think that there would be something wrong, to be honest with you, from
Hold
what
on.
we've been getting so far.
Listen. I'm about to take a page from his book. You hear me?
Yeah, so what page are you taking? Page 5? What?
You know when he comes on, when Elevated comes on now, he tells you what he's gonna talk about in the video. Then he
Yeah.
does his clap and then goes into the video.
Yeah, it's the staple.
I'm about to start starting my video with telling you what the video is about. I'm gonna say this is just an example. I'm gonna say like the video just come on instead of me saying what's up Supreme Team and all that old goofy ass shit. When the video start, I'm just gonna say today we got a video where a woman got the shit slapped out of her. Let's get to it. And then I'm gonna go into the video and then I'm gonna be like, what's up, Supreme Team? Like, I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna take a page from his book.
But that's how most people been doing it anyway. Haven't you seen vlogs where they like do little clips of whatever happens like in the
I'm not
thing
gonna
so
do
that
that.
you'll be
I'm just
excited?
gonna say it
But that's
though.
exactly why they say to have a hook, just like how they taught you in school in writing class. They teach you how to have a good hook so that people will be able to read the body and want to be able
Damo
to read
said
the
he do it
closure
too.
and all of that.
Damo said he do it too.
Yeah, they will do that. Yeah, especially like yeah, he do that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he do that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start doing that because elevated gonna be all right, man. He just gotta edit them. He gotta edit them pauses out.
What pauses are you talking about?
Like when he talk, he'll say something,
Well,
and then
honestly,
he
I wouldn't really know because Elevated, I ain't gonna hold you, sweetheart. I watch your video on 2 times because I like to be able to get to the point of what it
yeah.
is.
I mean yeah, he talked.
And
Well,
it's
we
not even
I
to be
watched this shit on
disrespectful.
two
I feel
times
like I
too.
enjoy it more when it's like that because you're like just like speaking. You know what I'm
I
saying?
done told him before. He be saying some good stuff. So the stuff that he
He
doing,
do.
his channel can be good because he actually giving people inspiration and motivation. But the thing
Mm-hmm.
is, some people will click on his channel and be like, "Man, I ain't watching this slow
Hey,
talking ass nigga."
coach.
So that's why. But I know he finna get to something good, so I watch it. But everybody don't know that.
Coach said we like it. We like it raw, Miss Supreme. No pause.
She said rough. We like it rough. No
Oh, we
pause.
like it rough. But that's kind of the same thing. We like it rough. We like it raw. It's the same thing.
Shannon Sharp
Y'all,
said
you know
what?
what? I was gonna say something, but I don't want to say it. It don't have anything to do with y'all or anything. It
What?
was something that popped up in my head.
Say it. It's your channel.
Yeah, that is so funny. That is so funny.
We waiting on you to say it. We waiting on you to say
Because yo, so I was where which one was it? I was watching I had seen I wasn't watching. I had bypassed one of Queen's live and she was cooking something. I don't know, some type of greens or some shit. I don't know what the fuck she was cooking because I didn't watch it. I was buying past it because I was actually trying to get to something when I had seen hers. And it said cooking such and such and then it said I like it raw with a devil face. And they had me like this is funny. Everybody's picking up on that for real.
yeah, that's what she
Everybody's picking
said.
up. You know, I used to feel like a lot of people were nervous to talk about sex. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I was so into the idea of going ahead and speaking on sex because I
They
feel like
still
it
are.
made a lot of people uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like even when you say like certain things, they don't want to go too far. Like I've noticed that some people didn't want to go too far or say too much and stuff like that. So I was like, well, sure, if that's the case, I'm about to get up on here because yeah,
I'm
I want to
ungroundable.
say exactly how the hell I feel.
I'm ungroundable.
You're ungroundable.
No, I'm talking to my wife.
Oh.
I'm untamable. I'm ungroundable. I'm irresistible. Hey, you know
Oh,
what? Your people in your
wifey,
life
we
still
most
be lying.
definitely know, girl.
Your people in your life be lying their ass off. Every fucking female.
In my
Ev-
life,
yes,
what do you
every
mean?
female. I'm gonna tell you. Every single female in your life lies their ass off because you just said I feel like people used to be ashamed to talk about sex, and I said they still are. And then here's
Well, I
what
wouldn't
happened.
say ashamed, but I know what you mean. Go ahead. Sorry.
So whenever you ask the ladies, the wonderful ladies in your life, you say, "Hey, what's your body count?" Immediately, the first thing that comes out of their mouth is a bold-faced lie. Every female in here, watch them in the comments. Watch them right now. Every single one of them. One, two. I was a virgin when I got
I
married. You a
can't believe
motherfucking
that.
lie. Here they go right here. Here they go. Hold on. Here they come. Pause. Lying like a son of a bitch.
Not the pause. Nah. I don't really feel like too many people would want to even put their body count. And to be honest with you, I don't feel like too many people even know the exact body count of what they have for real, for real. Like just being honest. Because I feel like most people when they're younger, they don't think to count the people that they're having sex with. You know what I'm saying? I feel like most people just try not to have sex with too many people. And over time, over the years,
Who the fuck is
they done
Angela
forgot what it
Robinson?
is. Me, I
Look,
do
look,
know my body
look,
count. You know what I'm
look,
saying? Oh,
look.
Trisha said three. Janae, is that for real? One?
A
I ain't
wise
mad.
man,
I
a
ain't
wise
mad, but
man.
I don't know.
Anytime a woman says her body count, you have to add times three to that number. And then she's probably still lying. Look, look.
Oh wow. So how long have y'all been together, Janae?
Oh, Angela was big low. Virgins with
Angela?
five different. Did you see what Elevator said? Pin that. Please pin that.
I don't even see what he said. Oh, that is so funny. Versions with let me see. Versions with five different baby daddies. Yo. Oh, 5 years. That's amazing. That's amazing for real.
Oh, Lord.
That's a good point, Jay. I think it depends on the generation. I believe so too, honestly. Yeah. Versions with five different baby daddies. What in the world?
They're newly reformed virgins.
So, what the heck is newly reformed virgins? What is that?
They're
Newly
telling
reformed
you, they're
virgins?
telling you after they became born again, nothing before that
What do
counted.
you mean about born again? How does that even make sense? Why are you
Uh,
talking about after Halloween? Like, what does that even mean?
yeah, your guess is just as good as mine, Jay.
Are you talking about after they get baptized? Maybe that's what
Yeah,
they mean.
yeah.
Are you just agreeing at this point?
No, no, that's what they be saying. And then they be saying like, well, he only put it in my Duke shoot 3 times. That don't count. And if he did it with a condom, that don't count. And then if I
But
didn't
you
love
know,
him,
what's
if I didn't
yo,
love him, that don't
you
count.
know, back in
And
the day, a lot of people when we was much younger used to play house, and some of these people used to really be doing it for real. Would that
I
count as
know
a body? Because some
if
of these
if
people really was
if a
doing it for
man
real.
question, does a woman's body count determine her virtue?
Oh God. If you was ugly, that don't count. Oh my God. Do you know how many people probably said that? They probably said, if you was ugly,
Mhm.
you don't count. If I was drunk, you don't count. If I was depressed, you don't count. If I was broke, you don't count. There's a
If he
lot of
was
people
quick,
that
it
don't
don't.
count. If he
If
was
he
quick, he don't count. Oh my God. Patricia is hilarious. She
so you have to
said if
ask
it was
Queen.
quick.
Look, no, I mean, Coach, you have to ask Stash Cash that question. He is the red pill guy. I'm a reaction content creator.
But I think all three of y'all would have a dope ass panel, especially if like that was the question. I think that y'all should do that. I think that y'all should literally I think that y'all should write out. I think all three of y'all should write 3 separate posts on your channel and ask your subscribers to write questions so that all three of y'all will have your questions and y'all can add questions to the mix and y'all can ask, like y'all can bring it up into discussion and
Coach said,
y'all can
does
speak
a
on it.
woman's body count determine her virtue? So I'm asking Stash Cash, Damo, and Elevated Mindset.
So what's
So
your
pin that.
answer?
So pin that one.
Coach's question?
Yes. That way the fellas can answer it. Nobody's gonna answer it though. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now, nobody's gonna answer it.
Child. That's a really good question.
What do y'all think? So
Does a woman's body count
I know
determine her
women,
virtue?
I know women that talk about hoes. So y'all can't just sit up here and lie. Cause I know women that talk about hoes. Like fuck that old nasty pussy bitch. She fucking everybody. She fucking out of both draw legs. She give so I know. So do you think a woman's body count determines her virtue, coach?
So Damo said, I don't think it determines her virtue, but it matters. Most men don't want to, or most men don't want a retired hoe.
Most
So
men
what
they most
exactly is a retired hoe? Is a hoe so a hoe so they want you to just be a hoe for the rest of your life. You can't retire. So basically, are you supposed to be a pimp and she's just forever supposed to stay a hoe? Is that what he means by that? Let me read that question again or a statement again. Maybe I got it wrong. I don't think it determines her virtue, but it matters. Most men don't want a retired hoe. So, what the fuck? Are you supposed to be the pimp? I don't think that makes sense because what the fuck do you even
coach,
mean?
you know what
You
the
know,
fuck a hoe
sometimes when
is.
men answer questions like this
Y'all
is how
kill
they
me with
feel
this
on the
bullshit.
inside and what they wish that they could live. And I feel like most men, when they answer questions like this, they are the ones that probably want to be more so um not they want to be like what is it? Polymistic? What is it?
Problematic,
No. The one where you have
pessimistic.
multiple wives.
Oh, polygamous.
Polygamous, yeah. They want to be polygamous. And I don't think there's anything wrong with polygamous. You know what I'm saying? I just think that when people answer with those type of statements, that they still have that mindset in the back of their mind. Hi, Nancy. How are you, love? Yeah, Polly. Mm-hmm.
So coach said, is a sexually free woman a hoe?
I mean, that depends on how free you are. You know what I'm saying? Because you can be sexual. I'm sexual and I feel free, but I'm not a hoe.
You're married though.
Yeah.
The Bible says the bed of marriage is undefiled. You can do what you want to do with your husband.
Yeah,
He can
that's
stick it
true.
in sideways and spit in your mouth. That's your husband.
He will never, ever in his life spit in my mouth. That will never fucking happen.
I'm just saying, if that's what y'all was into,
I know.
he can
That's a
stick this
hell
Rubik's
no.
cube. He can stick this Rubik's cube in your ass. That's your husband.
Being sexually free is fine. That's what Damo said. Nah,
So
all I'm
Damo, now
saying
hold
is
on, hold
most
on.
men don't want
Now I have a
women that
question for
had a
Damo.
lot of people playing in their yard. I
But now I
understand
have a
that,
question for
but if they
Damo.
don't play in the yard, then they won't ever be experienced. So, do you want someone that you feel like you're damn near like turning? So, do men want to mold their woman into what they want their woman to be? If y'all don't want someone that's sexually free so she can learn what the hell she's supposed to be doing so you can be into what the fuck you want to be into, do you
You
want to
know what
mold
these?
your woman to be what it is that
Hold
you
on,
want her to be?
hold on. Before anybody, damn Stash already answered. You know what? Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. For the first time since I have been interacting with Stash, he actually told the goddamn truth. Now, look, let me
Yes,
say this.
Nancy, I agree. Nancy
You
said
know what?
men play in a lot of yards too.
You know what the it's not the same. You know what these conversations tell me? You know what these conversations teach me about women?
What?
That y'all don't know shit about men. Literally nothing. Oh,
I mean, I understand that y'all have sexual. Oh God,
look,
what you gotta say now? Because every time you put that box on your head, you got something to say.
see, women don't understand the nature and sexual drive of men.
Double standards. Okay, Nancy, let me look at these stuff up here. So yeah, so Damo said, I'm not saying single digits. I never had a number on what a hoe is. LOL. What do you mean by that? I never put a number on what a hoe is. So on a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being a hoe and zero being a woman that you want her to be, what is your standard on what you will take? Like if you was to take somebody and they
for
were
for dating, for dating, or no, hold on. For
well,
marriage
okay,
or
for
playing around.
dating and for marriage, pick the two.
Marriage, -0. Dating, I don't give a shit because that ain't going nowhere, no way. I'm just fucking.
So, are you saying that you want to be able to mold this woman into what you want her to be?
Go
Because if she's
read.
not experienced and she's not anything, but you imagine this is what confuses women. This is kind of what pisses women off. You want to be able to have a woman that's a -0, but you be looking online at these women that be a fucking 9 and 10 and 8 and all of that, and you be so interested and you be wanting to see more of this, and you be lusting and jacking off and shit, but you want your woman to be a -0.
You get it. You finally get
Oh
Jay,
God.
you finally get it. You get it. You finally get it.
So what is it that I'm getting exactly?
Look, don't sit up and tell me how much you out in these streets. Keep it to yourself. Oh man. Look, everybody likes different shit too. Can we admit that?
Okay.
Because a pimp will marry a hoe.
But
Easy,
he's
no
a
problem.
pimp, so he can do that.
Right. So different people have different tolerances for different things. So a guy that's out in the streets might feel different than a square guy that goes to church every day and works 40 hours a week. You know what I'm saying? He might
Yeah.
accept different things. So a lot of times when you ask men these questions, a man wants a virtuous, chaste woman. The problem with that is in this society, so many people are fun fucking, especially for our children. Like our children's generation is cooked because so many people are fun fucking I don't even think there's going to be any virgins left at all. And every time, let me say this too, every time a woman fucks a man, doesn't make her a hoe. I don't believe that because sometimes a woman can think this is going to be a long lasting relationship and she just gave the dude some pussy and then he went on to the next one. Well, now she's got a body. She's got a free body. Does that make her a hoe? No, that don't make her a hoe because she was in love with a dude and she gave him some pussy. What makes her a hoe is if she's just at the club giving everybody the pussy. And then she wants to come to me when I try to talk to her, acting like she's something special, talking about she's the cat's me out. No, give me the free pussy just like you gave him the free pussy. Don't come over here acting like you goddamn the Virgin Mary and shit. And when you've been giving away free pussy, I want some free pussy too. So we as men understand the differences in women. And just because you had sex with two or three guys that you thought you was going to be with, don't make you a hoe. But that also doesn't mean that every man's going to want to be with you because some men have a clear cut number. There are some men that will only marry a virgin, no matter what kind of woman you are. My wife is a fucking good ass woman. And if I was to die and she was to date another guy, he's on the verge of getting a very good woman. But he could be a guy that says, if you've had sex ever, I'm not going to take you. Now, does that make her a hoe? No. That just means that he doesn't want a woman that's had sex before. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying.
So what if this guy that you're saying that's supposed to be wanting somebody that's preserved and all of that for him have sex with this woman and find out that he doesn't like the way that she gives it up and he imagines it to be a different way, regardless if he's the first or whatever, regardless if it turns him on that she's never had sex before or anything and he loves that. What if he sexually desires something else even though he loves the fact that she's a virgin? What about that?
He's going to always sexually desire something else. That's one thing that you women never understand. Your husbands, your dads, your fathers, your uncles, your sons are going to always want to fuck something else. And my wife is in the goddamn chat. And we don't have an open relationship. We don't have a poly relationship. My wife just understands. We men are
I mean,
going
don't
to
get me wrong.
always,
I understand too.
we
I
are
just simply
always
want an
going to
answer
want to fuck
from,
something.
since we talk about it. But
Yeah,
Coach
like,
was saying, realistically, if you are still single at 40, you had somebody's, especially if you actually had sex.
of course. But who the fuck single at 40? If you single at 40, you might as well just come to grips with it and be like, hey, just let me be single. Shit. Dating is a young person's game. You don't supposed to be dating motherfuckers at 40. What the fuck are we doing here? We either finna get married or we gonna stay single. What the fuck are we going on dates for and trying to figure this shit out? We too old. We about to die in 40 years. Fuck we doing? Dating and shit. It's gonna work or it ain't.
Mm.
Dating is a young person's game.
I wouldn't say that it's a young person's game. I feel like it's more so when you're still trying to figure out who this person that's supposed to be for you is. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have sex to date somebody. You don't. You can be dating somebody because you simply want to get to know them, almost like friends, but in a way that we're trying to move on beyond friends. So that's why it's called dating.
I want Coach to explain how in the hell I stereotype all women because I specifically just made a distinction in women.
So let me read some of these comments. So Miss Supreme has said men revert back to, was it primordial instincts and don't want a woman that has been marked by other men. It's like dogs do their territory. I
What
can
if you
agree.
were married before and back on the scene? So I think you're misunderstanding what I'm saying by the word dating. So most people meet people in their circles. Can we at least agree on that? Most people meet people in their circles. Like
Yeah.
we're not just walking around the mall indiscriminately walking up to people saying, "Hey, you want to date?" So most people meet people in their circles, coach. And if you were married and then you get back out on the scene, what you're doing is you're looking for an end goal. So what I'm saying is instead of dating, constantly dating and making this shit drag out 5 and 6 and 7 years, I got an end goal, motherfucker. I know what I want. I know what I need. Are you going to be a part of it? Are you going to contribute to that? If not, we wasting each other's time. Let's get the fuck on. Look who just came in the chat.
Let me see. Hey, Luna. What's going on, love? Let me see. So Damo was saying, no, we don't want to mold her. We just don't want to know about her past. That's kind of crazy. Why would you not want to know about her past if you're saying, so this must be a girl that you're not really trying to deal with for real if you're saying that you don't want to know about her past?
Is this
Because if it's
really
someone
hard
that
for
you're
y'all
trying
to
to
believe, or do
marry,
y'all have a
you're going to
mental
want to know
block?
about her past. What, isn't that the reason why you ask questions when you're like dating and getting to know somebody? And then
Muhammad
he
said, "You
said,
remember him?"
huh?
Muhammad said, "Do you remember him?"
Muhammad? I'm not even looking at the bottom. I was going up looking at these other comments. Muhammad?
Yeah, Muhammad.
I'm not sure. Maybe, but I'm not sure. I
He
mean,
said
if you're active on my channel, you wouldn't have to ask if I remember you. So I don't know what to really say about
he
that.
is saying dating is just fooling around and not being serious. It's just misunderstanding the words, I believe.
What's going on now? Like, what? Don't sit up and tell me how much you're out on these streets. Keep it to yourself. Oh, that's how you feel, Damo. I mean, if you're asking questions and you want real answers, then that's what you'll get. You can be a retired hoe, just don't let me know about it. LOL. I don't know about that. If you was a retired hoe, even if you were a guy, I want to know about it because I want to know what the hell
A
you've
guy
been
can't be
doing.
a hoe.
Because
A guy
when
can't
you
be a
sleep
hoe.
with one
A guy
person, you're
can't be a
sleeping
hoe.
with everyone that they slept with, and that includes a guy or a girl. If one of the people that you like had like an STD with had STDs or whatever, you can easily catch it from that person. So why wouldn't you want to know if you're a girl? You should be able to know what's going on with this guy.
A guy can't be a hoe.
A guy can most definitely be a hoe. Are you serious? You must be out of your mind.
You're out of your
Please.
mind.
I
You're
don't
out of
care if
your
you're
mind.
elevated 2.0 right now. I am letting you know
You're
a
out
guy
of
can
your
most
mind.
definitely be a hoe.
Yeah, Coach Cheetah's gonna cheat. If you're with the right person, I don't think. Oh my God! Listen, y'all don't pull my wife into this bullshit, man. Yeah, bye. Look, a guy can't be a hoe. Let's see. Uh,
Stash said we
y'all,
need 3 men and 3 women conversation on this. I
it
agree,
would
for
never go
real.
nowhere. It
Miss
would never
Supreme
go
is
nowhere.
such a double standard.
It would never. It is a double standard. It is a double standard. It is. Hold on. Embrace it. Embrace it.
Mm. So Miss Supreme said definitely is a double standard. Society and men and women are so different and good and a good book to read. Is men hold on, wait, and a good book to read is men are from Mars. Oh, and a good book to read is men are from Mars, women are from Venus. That's interesting. I don't know. I think I have heard about that book before. I think I have heard about that book before. Not to argue, but to get an understanding. Facts, stop stereotyping all women. I get it and know who I married. Yeah, that's period, coach. OMG, I'm 66, I date. Okay, period, Nancy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can date at any age. It's literally getting to know somebody. It doesn't mean that just because you're dating means that you're trying to just be out there or whatever. You are able to date to understand who you're dealing with because when you get into that relationship, you want to be able to be in a real relationship. You don't want to be, because some people, they literally jump into relationships and they don't date. And that's why the relationship ends up being a fuck bullshit thing, and they end up throwing their whole relationship away. They end up probably getting pregnant, and that person ends up leaving because they never dated. They just jumped into it. You're supposed to date. That's how you get to know someone to see if you like them or not. So that if you don't like them, you can move on and date somebody else. You don't have to have sex with somebody to date them. You can be getting to know them. It's past friendship because you're getting to know them in a way for y'all to intertwine in that way. It doesn't mean that when you start dating, it's like an automatic relationship. That's why it's called
Don't
relationship and
help
it's
that.
called dating,
Help that.
honestly.
Can I say something?
Yeah. Hey, Lorianne.
No, you help this. I am very disappointed. Not at the
Why?
women. Not at the women. The women are actually responding how women respond. I'm disappointed at the men in this motherfucker. Oh, Stat. I'm disappointed that the men are not reiterating and trying to explain what I'm saying, and I'm sitting up here looking like I'm a bad guy when I know I'm telling the fucking truth.
Stash said
Rubik's
30 and
cube
living the
head ass
single
dude.
life. Stash, I thought you was married. What happened? Again, married people cheat the most. Really? You think so?
Bring that. Hey, bring stash up. Oh, you got to do it before though. You got to do it before.
No, when you do it through YouTube, you can only do two people at a time.
I'll get off. Pause.
Okay.
And then bring Stash up. And I'm
Okay.
finna listen. I'm finna listen to him stumble and fumble. Now, here's my opinion. Before I go, here's my position. My position is clear. Men cannot be whores, hoes, in the sense of the word, in the sense of the word that y'all think. Men cannot be hoes. But there's a man that can be sexually bonded and all that. It's not hope. A man. Does anybody in this chat know biology? Probably not. Else would be biology teachers, right? How many times can you have a baby once a year?
You can have a baby like twice a year,
Okay, how many times can a man make a baby a year?
as many as he wants to.
What does that mean?
It means that men are hoes.
That is not what that means. That's
Yes, it
definitely
does.
not what that means. That is
Yes, it
definitely not
does.
what that means.
Yes, it does.
That's not what that means.
The fuck, like,
Biologically, let's take our feelings and emotions out of it just for a second. Sometimes when I was in seminary, sometimes when we were learning different ways to proselytize people and talk to people into coming to God or Jesus or whatever, we have to take emotion out of it sometimes. So here's the thing: men are supposed to procreate and replenish the earth. That's what we were put here to fucking do. Okay, I'm not talking about your relationship, your boyfriend that cheated on you, that left a bad taste in your mouth, the guy that broke your heart, the guy that fucking did whatever. Before America was a society, before, no, oh Lord, shit, this is real talk. This is the problem. Nobody goes back to the root. I'm gonna bring it up to date, but I'm going back to the root. Before America was a society, every fucking society on earth was polygamous. Not because dudes were players or because guys just thought it was cool to be a player, have multiple women. It was to populate the earth. That's what it was for. Now, that sex drive that men are born with, and nobody that's in this chat room that's not a man can't speak on this. If you've never had testosterone, if you've never been born with a dick and a set of balls, you don't understand your nature drive to fuck something. You want to stick your dick in something, a hole in the wall, a raccoon, a woman, whatever. There's this urge from the time we turn about 9 to 10 to fuck uncontrollably. We don't give a fuck if it's fat, if it's ugly, if she's tall, if she's skinny. We want to fuck. That's what we want to do. Now, as kids, we don't understand this urge. We're like, why am I horny all the damn time? If you have a son, if any women in here has a son, you've woken up and your son, your 3-year-old, 4-year-old, 5-year-old son has had a little hard on. And you're like, damn, what the hell is going on with this? It's because from the beginning, I don't give a shit about women's urges. I'm talking about men. From the beginning, we are made to fuck. Now, when you deal with a guy, when you deal with a guy and you get a young guy who hasn't fully developed and isn't mature enough to understand that your feelings should be taken into consideration, he doesn't really understand that. And just because, and this is the part where I'm finna lose every female, just because he goes and fucks something doesn't mean he doesn't love you. He's not emotionally mature enough to understand that how that bothered you. Now, why does that bother you? That's the question. That bothers you because you were taught that that should bother you. You want to keep him as some kind of prized possession to be yours only, when this young dude just want to go spread his seed around. Now, I got to arguing with another female in another chat room about this, and she was saying, "Well, if he went and fucked somebody else, that mean he don't love me." And I argued with her because I said that's not what that means. Did he come home to you? That meant he did love you. If he didn't, he would have stayed with the bitch he was fucking.
so Luna was
I'm
saying
40.
that sex
I'm a
is not
40-year-old
just
man.
for reproducing, though,
I'm
and
a
that
40-year-old man. My
both
wife is
people have
standing right
urges.
here. My wife is standing right here. I'm a 40-year-old man. And
Stash, what
my
do you mean
urge,
no? Stash, are you able to get on the live? Because if so,
yeah,
I'll
I'm finna
send
get
you the
off.
link.
I'm finna get off the live so Stash can get on. But what I'm saying is, listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a 40-year-old man, and I still be wanting to fuck shit. I don't, not because I don't have the urge, or my dick don't still get hard, or I look at other women like, man, I'd fuck her. I don't because I care now as a 40-year-old man how it will affect my wife. That's it. So I make a conscientious decision not to do something that will hurt her. The urge is still there. But guess what? Here's something else. I also don't have a wife that uses sex as a motherfucking weapon for manipulation. Oh, he didn't do something today. I'm not giving him none. I don't feel good. I'm not giving him none. He pissed me off. I'm not giving him none. He made me upset today. I'm not giving him none. My wife will straight up tell me I'm not into it right now. But if you want to have sex, come on, hurry up, get what you're going to get, and get the fuck off of me. That's why we'll be married forever. All right, Stash, go. Go. I'm getting off here.
You're so funny, child.
I'm gone.
Okay. You guys, hold on real quick. So, how do y'all feel about what Supreme was just saying? I see that Trisha agrees. She said fact Supreme. And Lunar is pretty much saying no, she doesn't agree because both men and women have urges, which also Nancy agrees with Lunar. Is Coach still here? Coach, how do you feel? Somebody say dick. Laugh my ass off. This live took a turn. Yeah, it did take a turn. You will regret it. The unknown. Who is this? The unknown. You will regret what exactly? I don't know what you're speaking of. But child, yeah, so um I don't know. I still feel like when it comes to like men feeling like I don't know. I do believe that women have urges too, and it is a new day and age. I understand that we are supposed to kind of stick to how it's supposed to be, how women are supposed to carry themselves and all type of stuff like that. I do get all of that, you know what I'm saying? But I do believe that we are still like people are human. You know what I'm saying? People are human. It doesn't mean that a woman has to be a hoe for her to be human. She's human just like a man. It's just the fact that I just feel like people are able to make the choices that they want to make, and nobody should just be like held in this like really crazy uphold. You know, I honestly do feel like people should understand that if they're going to have sex, they should think about it so that they're not feeling crazy when they get older and they're being asked questions that they feel like they have to actually stop what they're doing to lie about like how many people they have sex with and stuff like that because they feel ashamed. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like people should wait until they understand about sex and understand different things in life. But life happens so fast sometimes, you know? So I understand a whole bunch of them. I feel like Supreme, please, man. Let me see what Coach is saying. Supreme was explaining the man urge, which is a scientific fact. He was basically saying now that he is older, he has matured to control them and respect his wife, which is completely understandable now that he's older. You know what I'm saying? But when people are younger, and that's the whole reason why things like classes talking about sex and all of that are really important, especially to the young generation. So things like this don't get messed up and you only start to think about it when you're older. I think that should be something that you understand at a young age so that you don't have to feel like you're out of a box when it comes to being chosen by a man. I don't know. Mm-mm. Oh, you're not coming up right now. Coach, are you still cleaning? Do y'all ask the guy about their body counts? Hold on. Yeah. Damo, are you trying to come up? So you can say your piece, Trisha, exactly. Let me see what y'all saying here. Nothing's wrong with what he said. He was just he was just saying women don't have urges. But some women do have urges though. That's the thing about it. Some women do have urges. So what are they supposed to do? Are they, if they have urges, are they just automatically canceled out to be a hoe? I said I'm not coming up right now. If I speak on what we have set up, if I speak on what we have set this up and speak on it from a place where people feelings may not involved. Oh, people feelings is not involved. I mean, honestly, you can say how you want to say because we being real about it. And to be honest, I feel like a lot of people want a better understanding from other people's perspectives. So I don't think there's anything wrong with what you're gonna say. I'm saying a man can have sex with another woman and not care or love her. We as women are more emotional when it comes to sex. Yeah, we are emotional. That is true. But there are some women out here that aren't emotional when it comes to it at all. And that's why they have the whole thing that happens where woman will have like sex with a man right away sometimes. And then, they say that when she finds the man that she actually wants, she like preserves herself in a way to try to get to know him and all of that. And that's when I think Supreme was kind of talking about like that's really crazy or whatever, why you would do all of that. If you can give it to him for free or whatever, it should be the same for me. So I get it. So Luna was saying, I agree. This is what typically happens, but it truly depends on the person. Some women can fuck without emotions tied to it. Some women really can. Oh, you at work, Damo? Okay. So Miss Supreme was saying, yes, coach. I think that women hysterically mature a lot faster. And unfortunately, when men are not, they make these decisions that can be harmful to women's in their life. That's true. Because child, oh my God. If it was up to men, these women would be walking around here with so many different babies and so many baby daddies. I don't know, child. Yes, I'm not all in camera mood, child. Oh, okay. I'm not camera ready. I think some women do what urges. I think some women do what urges. Men always think they're being emotional when we speak our minds. I agree to that, to be honest. I don't think that it's an emotional thing. I think you're just saying how you actually feel. People are able to say like what they feel. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it has to be anything where everything that comes out of your mouth is something that has to like be on an emotional stance. Stash ducking. Uh Stash, you saying that you're able to come on, but you don't want to come on because of what you're gonna say. I think you should come on here and say what you want to say, because apparent to a lot of these comments, it seems like they agree with you and some people don't. And it's understandable and that's fine. Not everybody thinks the same. I ain't agreeing or disagreeing with anything. Everybody needs to do what's best for them and their life and not give a fuck about what other people think. I agree. Stop yelling. You're funny. Yes, Janae, that's why nobody should judge or put people in boxes. I agree. I rock with that, Janae. I'm not judging anybody. And that's really interesting. You see, so Damo is much like different when it comes to thinking. Damo was even saying earlier in the live, in the chat, that he doesn't want to know about how many people the woman that he's probably going to be dealing with has sex with prior to him or anything like that. He doesn't want to know about her past. He just wants to know her as a person, how she is right then and there. And honestly, when you get to know someone after some time, that person is going to genuinely start to act like themselves, regardless if they're pretending or putting up a hold or putting up a whatever canvas they want to draw of themselves. People are always going to act how they're going to act in due time. No one can keep up a fake persona for a long time. You know what I'm saying? I understand you saying that's just you, Supreme. I definitely get that. I really, really do. And if my husband was here, child, he would be agreeing with a whole lot of y'all because he can talk about this for days on days. What does whole mean to you, Supreme? I know, Supreme. I think he pretty much has said it. I forgot how he worded it exactly. The word whole is a subjective to each person's individual description of what a whole is. Yeah, honestly, because just yeah, he was saying that just now. Like a hoe can be different, can be looked at differently to different men. Like how he was saying a man that's in church will want a woman that isn't having sex with too many people or is a virgin versus someone that's like on the street. Probably someone on the street can look at women differently. Some people on the street can have a mindset where they look at women as them holding themselves a certain way, and some men on the street don't really care how they hold themselves. I don't know, child. Babe, oh, I thought he was still here. I sent you the link to your phone, so it's in the messages. The message I just sent you. Just click on it. Regardless to who a woman was before me, I promise I'll bring out the best in her. Either that or she's going to be left by the wayside. And I believe that. I feel like a man that's really a man to this woman and really knows how to, because I honestly do kind of feel like you can mold almost any woman that is someone that is at least trying her best to be the best version of herself, and you can see inside of her differently from how other people see inside of her. I feel like you can mold this person into being something that other people probably never thought would ever exist within her. I do think that that can happen. I honestly do. I think it depends on the man. I think it depends on how he treats her, how he like holds her to certain standards, and she allow herself to be held to these standards because she knows that it's like for the betterment of her and all type of stuff like that. I do think that that is something that, can happen.
Yo,
So what
appreciate
is your
that.
input? Hey,
What up, y'all?
what's going on? How do you feel about all of this?
All right, so y'all, it's a lot of questions. Well, ask me the question. Like, what is it? What is it y'all want my input on?
So one of the questions that was on here that they was just speaking of is what exactly is the term hoe? What does a hoe mean to you?
A hoe is somebody that be sleeping around with multiple men without no morals, don't give a fuck, and just giving a pussy away.
So do you think that you would ever be able to shape a woman that probably has more body than you would usually prefer into the woman that you would want to be? Like want her to be for you?
So basically, you saying make a hoe into a housewife?
Basically.
Absolutely not.
Why?
Me personally, I don't feel like I. Because if I feel like if a woman feel like she could just, if a woman could just sleep with niggas on some just regular shit and not have no moral instinct of like, nah, this is not it. You feel me? Like, why would a man want to be with that? And I only say that because, like, not for nothing, it's a lot of layers to it. Because even as men, we are like providers, so we investing in y'all. We investing in y'all money, financial things, probably it's a whole lot of situations. Why would we want to put our all into a woman or protect a woman or call a woman our own that fuck everybody? Like, what's so special about you that I should even take, like, even give you that? Like, if you get what I'm saying, like,
I get what you're saying.
because it starts with that. Like, when you get into a relationship, a lot of time women want men to protect, provide, to build with, and things like that. And with that, I feel like, and I'm saying for me personally, if I'm gonna give a woman that, like a marriage, kids, take care of financial responsibilities, look at her it's a certain type of way you look at a woman when a man decides to take on that responsibility. And I feel like if a woman is out here with no morals, no, you know, mindset of like, like I feel like if she with me and I'm doing all that shit, she'll go fuck other niggas and I'm gonna be tight. Like, why the fuck did I invest in her and do all this shit and she out here doing whatever the fuck she want to do? Like, that's
I
crazy.
mean, honestly, I don't know. Maybe that's the type of woman that, be on your block. But I feel like if somebody is going to be with you and they
Right.
was much younger when they started getting bodies on them and all of that, and now that they're older and they want
But
to
see,
be
it's
able to
different. It's different.
change.
It's different, Jay. Jay, that's what I'm saying. Like Supreme stated earlier, like it's circumstances. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like you not a whole, like if you in certain situations and you fucking a nigga, like it could be a person that, how can I say it, like Shorty probably really like the nigga, but the nigga don't like her. You feel what I'm saying? So she don't know. You feel me? She don't know she, you know what I mean? She probably getting finessed or whatever the case may be is, but she wound up sleeping with him. You feel me? Do that make her a hoe? You know what I mean? Nah, that don't make her a hoe. A hoe is somebody is a hoe is somebody that's fucking niggas with no morals. Like that's just out here fucking niggas, don't give a fuck. Oh, I'm living my best life. I'm outside. I'm doing this. And it's nothing behind that. You feel me? Like that's a hoe. Like it's
I
certain
mean,
shit.
okay, I understand what you're saying there.
Right.
So Luna was saying you haven't had enough experience with people then, LOL. Very limited and judgy mindset.
How Luna, how Luna? Like what is it that's the judgy mindset about what I just said? I'm looking at you. I don't even want to read the chat because I don't need my mind to be. I'm looking at the
So
camera.
Miss
And you just
Supreme was saying that men and women can have the same standards, but for some and everyone has to find the person that fits them specifically. List everybody ain't for everybody.
yeah, everybody's not for everybody. I
I
agree.
agree. Everybody isn't for everybody, and that's true. And that has to do with friendships and all of that.
So now let me ask y'all like the ladies a question, right? Hypothetically speaking, niggas out here, we be fucking mad bitches. Like it shit happen. That's a part of our nature. Like it just happens, right? But you feel me? If we do that and then ultimately decide to be like, yo, you know what? I like you. You feel me? I'm gonna stop, you know, messing with all these girls. I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna provide for you. You ain't gonna have to worry about nothing. Y'all gonna be how, like, how would y'all feel? Y'all would want that, right?
I mean, I feel like a lot of women will, but some women honestly would not. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want
So
that
you
if
t-
you're
so
saying that if
hold
you
on, Jay.
provide for me, that you get to do whatever it is that you want to
Nah,
do
nah,
as
nah,
a
nah, nah, nah.
man.
You're not listening. I didn't say if I provide for you, I can. I said if I'm a person that's willing to do that, if I'm willing to stop everything, like stop doing the BS, but I'm
Hmm.
also willing to step up and be a man and give you the resources of what a man could give a woman. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all would want that, right?
Yeah, of course.
All right. So now on let's flip it, right? So now what is it? Why should a man step into a situation where like you see how we could be like, yo, all right, we gonna stop sleeping with other people. That's the balance. Like y'all like, why y'all can sleep with people, mad people, but we can't. All right, cool. Us as men, we stop sleeping with everybody or whatever the case may be is, but our thing now, we come with financial, we come with security, we come with protecting. Like some kids even have other kids. We probably mess around and take care of the kids and things. What is the man getting from the woman's side, if you get what I'm saying? Like, what are we getting from y'all if y'all getting that from us?
Like the woman's side on what they're receiving from a man,
No, no, no. What is
or
the
what a
man?
woman
What is
is
the man?
receiving.
If the
He's
man is
receiving the like she's going to be providing the children. She's going to be the person that's actually taking care of this household, and in some standards she's going to be the one that's more so setting the energy in the house. Yes, the man is probably setting down certain grounds, you know what I'm saying, but the woman is definitely going to have a lot going on in the house as far as like the filling and all of that. You
all
know what I'm
right?
saying?
So
Because a woman is going to turn the house into a home. A man, he can have a house, but the woman is really going to make it a home.
all
You know
right,
what I'm
and
saying? And that's for real.
all right, and females say it's crazy because I see that a lot. Like a lot of times females, yeah, I could turn a house into a home and all. What does that
Because
mean?
honestly, they kind of can. And like, it's not even kind of, it's more like they really can. You know what I'm saying? Like, that has every, like, okay, so a man having a home, a man usually will probably have like the TV up in there, what he likes, which is probably going to be his books. If he likes video games, it's going to be the video games, but it's not really going to be too much more than that. His shaving creams and all of that up in the bathroom.
Hmm.
However he does his clothes, if he feels like just throwing his clothes everywhere, because some men when they're by themselves they don't really care how all of that even looks. A woman is going to turn it into a home, so when you step in you're looking everywhere and you're in awe and it feels homey, it feels all of that. A woman is going to bring that. A man usually wouldn't bring that. A lot of men do, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to say that they don't, but a woman is going to be able to turn that house into a home.
See, now I see a lot of people asking questions. They like, if is Stash married? One, no, I'm not married. For those who saw the video, that was my girlfriend, and I was calling her, wifey, because we was together for a little minute. I am not with her no more. So that's it. Just to
A
answer that
maid
question.
can clean the house, but the maid is not going to turn the
But
house into a
hold now,
home.
now this is the thing. This is the thing where Supreme is saying, right? Like, for example, I just got out of a relationship, right? My ex, she was cool. She wasn't a bad girl. Like, she
I'm
cooked, she
trying to
cleaned.
understand when it comes to that. The ex that you're speaking of, is that the one that you did the podcast with
Yes,
earlier?
yes,
I
yes.
thought y'all was married.
That's I said that was my girlfriend, but I was just calling her wifey because we've been together
Oh,
for, what I mean? Like, that's wifey, but that was really my girlfriend.
oh,
So
okay.
now, let me finish, right? So I was saying, like, I just got out of a relationship, right? The girl I was with, she was not a bad girl. She was a good girl. I come home from work, she cooking, she cleaning, or whatever the case may be is. But as a man, I'm telling you now, right? As a man, I'm going through it right now. When I come in my house, I feel more free and more at home being by myself than when she was in here. Let's mark my. She was not a bad girl. She cooked. She did my laundry. She all that stuff. You know what I mean? But when I come, I feel like damn, like I feel good. So now I say that to say, when y'all be like, women make the house a home, I could say she was doing what y'all considered making a house a home. But as a man, I'm telling you, I don't really feel no difference because I clean my house. I wash my dishes. I could cook my own food. Now, not saying the things that men do, y'all can't do as well. I'm sure y'all could pay for y'all own bills and things like that, right? But as men, like, we can't do that. We can't have a woman that we can't depend on a woman to be like, oh, she's gonna pay all my bills, or we can't depend on a woman to protect us. You feel me? Like, a lot of times women want a person that's stronger physically stronger than them, so they could be protected. They want a man that's in a space where they could provide. So it's certain things that men bring into relationships. And I just said a couple things, but it's more that when we get into a relationship with y'all, y'all are really like gaining. Cause it's like, all right, I know if this man is around, niggas is not gonna fuck with me. I know my bills is probably gonna be paid. I know, like, we gonna have some, because also who y'all are as people. Y'all like to, be affectionate. Y'all like to be cuddled. Now y'all got somebody that's consistently there. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's a difference. I'm not reading the chat. I'm looking at you, Jay.
I understand, but I do want to read some of the chat. So,
Oh.
Luna was saying, I think everyone would benefit from not worrying so much about the traditional gender roles. And then Supreme said, we definitely do traditional gender roles. Miss Supreme said, I like traditional roles personally. And Coach said, I don't agree with women turning a house into a home. I'm not a maid. I don't really necessarily think that a woman coming into a home or into a house and turn it into a home have anything to like do with the feeling of feeling like a maid. I honestly feel like it's more so of just bringing this like motherly feeling and energy into this house. You know what I'm
But
saying? That
but that's
turns it
that's the
into a
thing.
home.
Not to cut you off, Jay, but that's the thing. I feel like a lot of times that's what women think men want. Like, if you ask a man, oh, you want me to come to your house and make your house a home and all that, what, you think a man gonna be like, oh yeah, that's what I want?
I mean, not all men want that. Some men want to be able to feel like free in their own way, just like how you probably feel. You probably feel like everything, like you were saying, everything that was existing before can still exist because yeah, you can cook and yeah, you can clean for yourself and all type of stuff. I'm not saying that you can't,
Mm-hmm.
but what can turn the house into a home will be her touch on things. You know what I'm saying? And not all women are going to do that because just like how you said, nothing really changed with the house
Right.
that you're in. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like for me, it would be more so of the way that it is easily it can go to so many different levels. Like everything all together, like the way that it's decorated, the way that things are changed out. Men aren't gonna change out like different things in the house to rotate it at times. You know what I'm saying? It's all type of things that kind of bring it into the home figure. You know what I'm
All right,
saying? That
so
kind of adds two together. It's like literally putting certain ingredients. Like you can eat chocolate chips cookies if you want, and you can have just the chocolate, or you can have the like cookies involved. And I feel like most people like it together.
what the chat is saying.
So Lunar was saying that if you like traditional roles, that's great because you guys are both on the same page. So that works for you. Not being or not being sartistic, I think you guys have a great relationship from what I can see. Miss Supreme said that saying is definitely misunderstood. I think if you have the right person, the woman will make you feel like it's a home, which I agree as well.
Mhm.
And Geek Girls Journal, hey love, said, what is it? Um, is it commitment? Community commitment is the word we're looking for. If someone is not ready to make a long life or make a lifelong commitment, it doesn't matter who does what. Supreme said, I actually like how even people, wait, I actually like how even the people disagree in a still replaceable, respectful respectable. This is good, even if it's not productive. LOL. Yeah.
All right,
Coach was
so
saying, oh, go ahead, because there's a whole lot more,
yeah.
child.
All right, so because we started it off with the whole conversation, right? The reason how we got because we got to reel back into like why men will not settle for a hoe. You feel me? The best way for me, like, and I'm gonna just put myself in this, is investment, and I'm talking about physical, like money. You feel me? Putting my life on the line because if something go down, I gotta be willing to go all out. Um, Providing. You feel me? Like it's just things like that. As a man, I'd be like, yo, do I want to put all that into a person that don't mind like fucking everybody like without no morals? That's just like, you know what I mean? Not saying the other one where it's like a certain circle, because I'm sure it's a lot of women out here that have a lot of bodies, but because you have a lot of bodies, that do not make you a hoe. It's a different from a person that has a lot of bodies because of certain situations or circumstances, and it's a difference from a hoe. You feel what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
want the
So
same
you're
thing
saying
with
the
that.
hoe is the person that's still continuing on with that behavior that she had in the beginning, on top of why she had all them bodies or whatever, and still carrying on.
Right. It's like I feel like it's like a mindset thing. If your mindset is on
It
that
would
type of
be
time,
more of a mindset thing to
no,
call you a
that
hoe if you continuing on with that type of behavior. I get that.
so that's why.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah. Because I feel like people can change. People can change. You know what I'm saying? And people can become different regardless of whatever happened in their past. You know what I'm saying? That's their past. People grow as they get older and they mature and all of that. So what I was saying in the beginning, as far as the whole conversation, how it started, was that if people kind of have that behavior, you know what I'm saying, even from back then, and you saying that she was doing all of this or whatever, and she comes to you and she wants to like put herself out there in a different way because she probably wants to do something different with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't really think that she should get that same treatment. Like how I was talking to Supreme, and he was saying that everyone else was getting it for free or whatever, and she's coming to you and she wants to be able to really do something with you. You pretty
Mhm.
much gonna look at her like she's a hoe, even if in this moment she wants to be able to change moving forward. That's kind of like how I feel like that can be looked at in so many different ways. That can be like kind of how it is with Supreme. He's been in prison for a really long time and he came out and he changed. But what if he came out and people looked at him like in a way where you're
That's
still
different.
like
That's different
like
circumstances
I
though. Yeah.
feel like people can change and people can be looked at different ways. I understand that it probably can't necessarily mush with the two, but at the same time, I feel like it can because that has a lot to do with someone's identity and the way that they're acting. That's why they're carrying themselves that way because that has a lot to do with their identity. Because if you identify yourself as a certain way, you're going to carry yourself as a certain way.
But also at the same time, like it goes into that space of your woman represents who you are. You feel what I'm saying? So now, if
And
your
that's
woman,
true.
if your woman represents who you are, and you have a certain past, I'm not talking about the other the situation I'm talking about. I'm talking about is if a girl that was on the corner just selling her ass for however much money, you feel me? And then she one day she'd be like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna change, and I want to change with you. I want you to be my husband. As a man, like now it's like, hold on, you used to be on the corner selling your ass, and now you want me to not only marry you,
Well,
but
I
to
don't
think.
know about that because selling your ass, that's a whole different thing. That's
I'm
literally
just
a
saying hoe. I'm
prostitute
just
becoming your
that's a reference
girlfriend.
for hoe.
I I don't know about that because I don't necessarily think that you can say if you're a hoe that means that you're a prostitute because
All
prostitutes
right.
that's completely different than
All right.
someone
So
that is like
all right. So I say somebody that's just fucking everybody without no like morals. A woman should have morals. Like, and a man should want to settle down with a woman who has morals. If a woman don't have no morals, why should a man even waste his time and invest in that woman? Because she changed. Like at the end of the day, you'll start making me look crazy. Like you like people will start looking at the man like, oh, yeah, he settled for her. All the women in the world, that's the one you settle for. Then they be like, yeah, you could tell. You know what I mean? You
so
start
is it
making me look.
more so as far as what people think instead of what things can turn out to be? Like what if this woman turned out to be like the dream woman you've ever wanted after you got done with her? Like really turned her into all of this and y'all can actually stay together and all of that. Like what if all of that happened? Will it be more so of what
All
people
right,
say?
all
Is
right.
that like kind of what you're
No,
saying? You care
because as
about
a
what
man,
other
I'm gonna
people
tell
think?
you, as a man, you're supposed to protect your woman, right? Right. So now we also got to men got to think about ourselves. So now I'm gonna use your example. I decide to be her boyfriend or whatever the case may be is. Now we walking down the street, hypothetically speaking, we walking down the street and a dude like, yo, yo, Jay, oh, you got a man now, you acting all funny. That already put me in a situation where it's like, now I'm gonna have to violate this dude because why are you talking to my woman? And it's like it could lead into something. Where also it's like this is why I be like certain like when you deal with certain people, you gotta take certain initiatives. Like I don't want to hear that. Like I don't. And if I feel like I had like it could be a situation where I could possibly get into a situation because of your past, again, why would I want to put myself in that situation? Niggas thought
I
it's
mean,
more
I
than
can understand why it will seem like y'all would know about everybody's past if y'all are all in this same like small town or
Mhm.
something like that. Yeah, I can
Supreme
understand what you're saying when it comes to that.
Supreme said, Jay, ask Stash if men can be whores. Ask me if we could be
Yes,
whores.
men can be whores.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm glad we on the same page. And why is that? Hold on. Why can we be whores? And then when we say y'all
Because
can,
just
it's
like
like
how y'all can go around and y'all can fucking y'all can do all of that, it could be the same fucking shit. Like, what if a woman, just to say your example as well, if we're
mhm.
walking down the street and some girl come walking by and be like, "Oh my God, Stash! Like the other week was so amazing." Like, start saying all of that. I'm gonna feel crazy, and what I'm supposed to do, start fighting some bitch over you? No, I'm gonna
No,
smack the
as
shit
a
out of
let me
you.
tell you,
Like,
as a
what was
let
really
me tell
going
you,
on?
this is the difference. As a man, the man should be able to one check shorty, like one, you bugging out. This is my woman. Watch who you talking to. And he would protect you even if she's talking, like not for nothing, he would get you out of that situation before you even have to insert yourself. You can't do that for my on my end. If a man be like, yo, Jay, whoop de whoop, and you go over there and start talking crazy, he could possibly knock your fucking head off. Excuse my language. Excuse my language. But it's different. Like,
Okay, let me read some of these comments. So, Coach was saying. That isn't what I bring. I bring partnership, stability, respect, and love. I'm the soft place to land and a person that has my man's back. And Miss Supreme said, like I said, Lunar, everybody ain't for everybody. Danielle, hey Danielle. Danielle said, home is a subjective, safety is subjective, traditional is subjective. Until you have a standard definition, the conversation is limited. Honey said, agree with Supreme.
Supreme said
partners.
what Supreme said they want everybody to be equal. So I think we on two different because I'm at the bottom. Pause.
No, I'm still like going down the chat from some of the chats that wasn't read.
Wait, it's a lot of all right. I see girl like what is how did y'all like am I bugging like the men? Like am I bugging like because I see the girl, I see girl dad, I see Supreme. Where's elevated? Damo, okay.
That is so funny. So Coach said, but everybody needs a relationships, or everybody needs in relationships are different, which is true. And Honey said, hello from the bushes. Honey, you are so funny, girl, talking about hello from the bushes. Commitment, sorry, misspelled. Oh, we understand, love. It's okay. Not from the bushes, lol. Hi, honey. Yeah, yeah. Yes, partners supreme.
A
In a
man can't be a
partnership,
whore,
both
Supreme.
people play their roles. What's wrong with that? Where is the Mr. Big Hat? Oh, where's elevated? I don't even know. Yes, coach. I want an equal partner. I honestly feel like some of the women are easy to identify and they are avoided. Yes, people can change, but those changed people don't reflect their past, which is fine. Coach, we just say, Coach, we just say unit I mess with. Wait. Unit I mess with you too. I can't control how to talk. I'm trolling. Okay, Chad. I don't think you can control how you talked right there. So, can a man be a whore? I'm just trying to understand what I missed. Answer
A
that.
man cannot be a hoe, a whore. No, he cannot. He can't. He can't. And
So,
then
Geeky Girl Journal said, "What's supreme? You don't
hold,
think
hold
the
on, Jay. Let
hmm,
me say this one thing, right?
analogy can be
Because
used for both
I,
genders? He's
because I
asking
said
specifically.
this. Hold on, Jay. Let me land this right quick, right?
Mm-hmm.
I said this on when
Okay.
I spoke on the ladies, right? I said it's circumstances. Like just because you have a lot of bodies do not make you a hoe. I said that, right? Now, like somebody just asked if a man can be a hoe. Like not for nothing, a man like a man cannot be a hoe because like not he can if a woman can have a lot of bodies and not be considered a hoe, one it's the same for the man, but it's more because a man is supposed to be hunting. Like we out here, we when we go out, everywhere we go, like we go to see the females. We go to the club. Yo, why we going to the club? We gonna try to get some you going out. Everything we do, a lot of times, like when we dress, we look good. It's for the women. Like that's our nature. You feel what I'm saying? We trying to get right. You feel what I'm saying? And then we have to like the difference between men and women. We actually have to work to get it. Like a female really don't have to work to get it. If you look good and you know what I mean, you know what I mean, you situated 9 times out of 10, you could go outside right now, Jay, and be like, damn, you look good. And the man would be like, word, come on, baby, let's do it.
Well,
You feel
honestly, I don't. That kind of goes for different type of things because a woman can just walk outside and get any man, but that probably isn't the type of mindset of a man that I would want. You know what I'm saying? I would want someone that probably is on the same like scale as I can be. I can see that this person is working hard and I'm working hard or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And you can actually want someone that is building just like how you're building, so you'll be building together. Like, what if it was someone that actually had a business and all of that and met a man who was just more so money hungry and made it seem like he was just like lusting over you? That can easily be seen. You know what I'm saying? People can actually sit down and speak to somebody and understand their mindset and understand that there's someone that actually has things that they want to be able to do with their future and their goals and things that they feel like they've already put into work and things that they're going to put into action later on, and be able to see that this is someone that they want to be with. They can talk to somebody and they literally see that somebody that they're talking to don't have anything going on and don't even know where to even begin. And that could be someone that's trying to holler at them, and that's someone that they probably don't want. So yeah, I think that woman can
that's
go
a
and they
fact.
can actually try to put themselves together for the man that they actually do want.
I don't agree. I didn't. I never said that. That's that's not the case. I agree. That's definitely a
Okay. Yeah, I was just saying because of how you said, like, you said that men don't have to really do all of that. Women can just walk outside and just like pretty much find a man
But you
or whatever.
still with
I don't really
but the
think
thing
that
is
has more so to do with just someone that just wants to like fuck. You know what I'm
but you
saying?
still have that decision. You see how you was like you making a certain decisions in your brain. Like if he's moving like this, I don't think this is the type of person I want to deal with. Whoop de whoop. Like in your mind, you already calculating whether or not, you know what I mean, you want to do that. But it's you. I'm saying if you just go out as a man and you just approach a man is not going to think like that if you look good. And a lot of times, you feel what I'm saying? Like it's people in it's people in the community. I'm sure you feel me. If you be
I'm
like, yo,
sure too.
I want to do you. They don't know you from a hole in
Yeah.
the wall. They ain't gonna ask no
Yeah.
questions. You feel
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that happens. That happens a lot. And that's a lot of people's mindset. Yeah, I agree with that.
That's what I'm saying. Like for men, it's like we gotta go out there and work to get the box. You feel me? Because we gotta go through like little situations like what you just said, like the evaluation. Do I like this person? What he got going on? Whoop de whoop. You feel me? A woman don't really have to go through that. You a valid woman. You feel me? Because it's
Okay, well, yeah, from what you're saying, I most definitely agree. Women do have it like easier in that way, and that
but
has to
this
do
is why
everything with keeping yourself looking good and all of that. Because
this is
yeah, I can agree with that because yeah, if a woman was invited, a woman can be invited to like a Porsche boat ship
mm-hmm,
party. A
mm-hmm,
man would have to go and buy one in
mm-hmm.
order to have the woman get on there. So I get that.
So
I get
now,
that.
with that in perspective, take that in perspective and then just put a woman that just be like, you know what, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna fuck everybody. Knowing how easy it is for you to get men out here, your mindset is like, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You don't even gotta buy me a drink. I'ma just fuck you. But then when I decide to change, I need a man that's gonna want to take me serious.
I don't know. I just kind of feel like she's gonna have to go outside of her neighborhood because, like you said, nobody is gonna want to be like. I don't know, child. She gonna have to just go to a different state with that.
Yeah, I'm weak. I'm weak. Girl, dad, like, what's up? Am I like, what's the word?
Supreme been working on his Legos all day,
I ain't gonna lie. Like,
almost done.
I haven't even been paying attention to the chat because I know if I start looking at the chat, my mind gonna go elsewhere.
Hey, girl, dad. The stash ain't playing. I know. DSYG, how are you, love? If you still here, thanks for coming in. But yeah, y'all, I appreciate y'all, all of us, like all of us having this like panel discussion. It kind of just turned into this. It was not scheduled to be this. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad that we can switch topics and converse with one another in a respectful way to simply
Facts.
understand different mindsets. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not anything to make anyone feel mad or low or anything like that. We're simply just trying to understand each other's way of thinking and trying to see how other people feel about certain things. But
And,
yeah.
and also, I feel like it's important to have these type of conversations more in a way of like not coming at each other, but to
Hmm.
get an understanding on both parties.
Yeah, and
Because I
I don't think
understand.
these type of conversations should ever be something where you're coming at each other. It should
No,
always be more so out of respect and just like understanding, like you said.
but it's a lot of times, you feel me, like when people speak on certain situations, a lot of times because people don't agree with what it is they have, you feel me, instead of taking it in perspective and looking at it from a space of like, let me see what this person is talking about. Because like while you was talking, I'm not, I wasn't being like in a defense. I'm trying to understand. All right, let me put myself in Jay's shoes. Okay, cool. If she think like that, I'm rebuttaling off of what you think. So what happens if this happens? And I feel like these type of conversations is important. You feel me? Because a lot of times people just be in their feelings and
Yeah, you
they
don't
the
have to be
message
in
go
your
over their head.
feelings to have conversations. I feel like if you're talking about something, you need to simply understand that it's just a conversation. You shouldn't have
Right,
to put all your emotions into something and start getting all mad unless you yourself are the person that lives this lifestyle that we're talking about, then I can understand. You know what I'm
right.
saying? But yeah, so yeah. Supreme said he was definitely triggered. Child.
No, I'm
Man,
weak.
I ain't about to deal with y'all, but that's kind of that's how I feel about it. So we were speaking about what's his name? Shannon Sharp. How do you feel
Mm.
about Shannon Sharp? Do you think he's gonna probably get his job back? Do you think they just simply let him go for a meantime? Do you think this was all like staged? Do you think that the sexual assault 50 million, sorry, dollar lawsuit is something that is actually real? How do you feel
Mm.
about that?
Now, I'm not going to go too much because I am going to mention that a little bit later when I go live. But my thing, it is a take that I want to say. Like, both Shannon Sharp and Tracy Ellis Ross, right? They going through a similar situation. I don't know if y'all watched the
I
podcast
don't know
with,
what's going on with Tracy Ellis Ross. What's happening with her? I do know that she's a freak in her own little way. I know that for a fact.
right. So look, I'm gonna put you on. I'm gonna put you on briefly. Like Michelle Obama have her. I was surprised. Michelle Obama got a podcast, right? And Tracy Ellis Ross pulled up to the podcast and they had a conversation. And basically, Tracy Ellis Ross was like, you know what I mean? She would rather date younger men, you feel me? Within their 20s and stuff instead of an older man because of the traditional outlook of how older men think women should be and things like that, right? It wasn't no, everybody was like, yeah, you like, I understand or whatever the case may be, is right. Now, Shannon Sharp, on the other hand, right? He's getting crucified for dealing with the younger girl. You know what I mean? That's all I'm gonna say for now, because this is a segment I got that I'm gonna talk about on that later on. But that's the double standards of things that I be meaning when I be speaking on the opposite sex. But
So
yeah,
when you say that she's dealing with someone, you said that Tracy Ellis Ross is dealing with someone that's younger.
no, she said she'd rather deal with because a question was asked of like why she seemed like at the age she's at why she don't have a man, and it was something where it was like yeah because she don't like the way the traditional older men think how certain things should be. She rather date younger men.
I
That's what it is.
mean,
So she's not dealing with a younger man. She says she'd rather date younger men than men that's either her age or older.
Honestly, that's because I feel like if you're at that age and you're still dating and you're not married or anything like that, you're probably not gonna want to be with someone that is around your age. You're gonna be with someone that can like stimulate you in the way that
Yeah.
you want to be. Like, yeah, get your freak
Mhm.
on type thing. You know what
And
I'm saying?
and
Like, why would you want to be with someone that is just going to like pull their tummy up so they can get it in? Like, hell
mhm.
no,
I
no.
listen. I agree. My only thing is why is it that like you said, she get praised for it, and it's like, oh, you know what? I understand or whatever the case may be. Is but Shannon Sharp deal with a 20-year-old. It's like, oh, like what? He should have never been dealing with that little girl anyway. What are you gonna do with him?
But
You
was
feel what
she
I'm
is
saying?
she 20? Because why would it be a sexual assault lawsuit that's $50 million and she's 20 years old? Are you saying that this probably happened when she was much younger or something? Or
No,
was she
no,
actually 20?
she's 20.
So she's an
And
adult.
people were saying that's what he get because he should have never been dealing with that girls that young. He's too old. He should have been dealing with women his age.
I can see why he wouldn't want to deal with women his age because he really wants to be able to look at the smaller body. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? That is more like that, all of that. So, Coach was saying she wants to mold them. So, do you think that Tracy Ellis Ross wants to be able to mold her men?
Listen, I don't know. I ain't speak to Tracy Ellis Ross. I don't know her. I don't
But
know
do you
what she's
think
trying to
that's
do.
typically what a woman that is older would want to get with a
No,
man
this
that's younger would
all
want?
right. So this is what it is, right? Like I feel like men from certain generations they have certain standards. You know what I mean? Like it's certain things at certain ages feel like a woman should be. You feel what I'm saying? Where a lot of times the younger generations, these little YNs, they don't really give a fuck. They just want to get their dick wet. Excuse my French. You feel what I'm saying? But as far as with an older man, his mindset is different. It's like, nah, once again, if you want me to take you serious, it's certain things you're gonna have to put in place. I'm not gonna be doing this, and this, but you out here doing that, and that. So basically, I feel like Tracy Ellis Ross wanna move how she wanna move. You feel me? And I feel like she'd be able to do that better with a young dude because the pressure won't be put on her so much.
I feel that. He got played by a college freshman. Oh, dang. He did get played, didn't he? Hold that tummy up is crazy. I'm done. I know, for real. Coach said Tracy don't want no Viagra penis. Yeah, I agree. Because men her age
Yo,
are probably going to be taking Viagra for real.
yo, I am
And that
weak.
would be kind of annoying to deal with, especially if you're someone of this celebrity status. I feel like most people that are celebrities tend to seem like everything should be all glitter and gold for them. So they shouldn't
Right.
have to work for what they want. And I feel like that's probably why they would want to deal with someone that is younger, because they should be pleasing them versus it being the other way around. Because I feel like most women would be the one to like please their men when it comes to sexually, but that goes both ways, because a man
Hmm.
can put it down just like a woman can put it down. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But I feel like a woman that is much older would probably want her man to like sexually please her. And a woman that's older isn't gonna probably get that from a man that's older. Otherwise, it could be just Shannon Sharp and Tracy Ellis could have been together, but he's lazy and she probably is too.
Facts. I don't disagree. I don't disagree one bit.
Child. This is wild. But
Yo,
y'all, mm-mm. I'm about to come get up off of here, y'all. This conversation is wild. But I have stuff to do. Otherwise, I would stay on here.
yo,
Hmm.
it's been real.
It most definitely has.
I'm gonna tap in with you later. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna tap up with you too. Most definitely. All
All
right. Thank
right.
you guys so much for being here. I appreciate y'all. See y'all later. Bye.